Coming to you live from their studio in South Florida, Twist Gaming. Featuring lead broadcaster, Matt Koza. Co-host and creative genius, Josh Perry. Co-host and interviewer extraordinaire, Ann Lazito. Co-host and marketing mogul, Aaron Murphy. With appearances from special guest, Lucy. Welcome to Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you... Point in, come on.
You're so rude.
Get to play board games with us. We're coming to you live here from our studio in sunny South Florida, bringing you another episode of Twitch Plays Middara. But first up, who are we? I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
And we are Twist Gaming. Thank you all for joining us today. So if you're joining us for the first time, Ann, what is Twitch Plays Middara?
Twitch Plays Middara is one of our interactive campaign streams where you fine folks at home get to play as one of the characters in the game. So we've been playing this game for maybe 4 or 5 episodes now.
Sure, sounds about right.
And you folks are playing as Nightingale, one of the characters. You'll be able to play interactively with us through things such as chat commands, like !roll when we ask you for a dice roll.
And then it'll pop up at the top.
Do it because it's so cool.
I don't see it, Josh. Why don't I see it?
There it is.
There it is. All right, so
we also use polls when we have places to go, decisions to make, things of that nature. So we try to bring you in as interactively as possible into the game. If you need to know what your character setup is, you can go to this link.
Did I ever set one up for Matt?
God, I better hope you did.
Yep. Did you ever read?
Check out the gear
I think I
gear.
did.
Yep.
And you'll be able to see everything about Nightingale. When we switch screens, you'll have an overlay up on this side, which will tell you all of your current stats. There you go, right there on top.
Shows you everything you could ever need to know. Well, not everything you could ever need to know. It shows you a lot of cool stuff.
So welcome to our table.
Hi.
We're happy that you've come to play with us.
Yep.
And we're going to dive in to Twitch Plays Middara.
Cool. So what happened last episode on Twitch Plays Middara, Josh?
I like how everyone just stares at me.
This is
Because
your
I
part.
always ask you for the recap.
Because I am the recap.
You are the record keeper.
I'm the record keeper. I am the storyteller. Last time on, we read a lot, like short novel.
Yeah, this game's got a lot of reading.
Hey, what's black and white and red all over?
A newspaper?
The script for last episode's Middara. Yay!
It's more gray.
Oh, gray.
So we ditched our party. Last time Josh didn't get a plank. Yeah, no, I didn't.
That's true.
Ann stole it.
I got it.
She stole it.
I believe she picked it up and kept it for herself. That
Yeah.
doesn't
She
quantify
stole
as
it.
stealing.
So we graduated. We went to our fancy party.
My uncle's party, thank you very
we
much.
went to a
Drunkle
fancy
Matt's
party first.
Yeah.
Nightingale's
yeah,
fancy
that,
party.
That boring party.
And then we said, screw this place.
We're going to Drunkle Matt's
We're
house.
going to Drunkle Matt's house. And we went over there, and then
It's just
Drunkle
like
Matt
real life.
was up to no good. Oh, his real name's shit. What's his real name?
Why did you go
You
there
know?
if you weren't ready for that?
He just said Drunkle Matt, and I just got Drunkle Matt stuck in my head.
Zeke's
his.
uncle. I can't
Zeke's
remember
uncle.
his name. Yeah.
I think it's Yoon.
It sounds about right.
Kind of was a little shady and not his normal self. So Remi decided to go be sneaky
Snicker,
and follow.
snicker.
And found out there was a thief in the spires. And we thought, hey, it's a wonderful idea to go catch the thief ourselves.
It's time for an adventure.
So time for adventure. So we found a slip and slide,
And we slid down.
and we slid down. There was a couple of cavesicles.
Grape, cherry, and orange, I think.
Yeah, that's the standard 3. And then an abomination that we beat up as well.
We beat the crap out of
We
the
beat the
above.
crap out of it.
Yeah, we did really good.
Yeah,
Because
so
we are good.
we kind of cleared out the first area, and now we're in the second area of the spires.
Cool. All right, so we're pretty much set up to go. So I'm going to show off the board. And just real quick, let's review what everyone's gear is. I showed the gear link before for chat, so if you just want to double-check what you've got.
That has everyone's gear on it. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
just
Cool.
That's all of our gear.
So
yeah,
that's-
he did a great job.
So high level here. So you guys, chat, you're playing as Nightingale. You've got defensive core, enchanted piercings. That's going to give you dodge. It's going to upgrade your conviction. You've got juice boxes to heal. You've got a cloak, which is going to give you more dodge, and then you've got your wand of missiles, which is going to increase your casting, and your main thing you're doing damage with is your gore shot. So what you had in the mast.
Real quick.
Yep.
So Valkmiel says he's a little scared for spoilers. You're going to get a little bit of spoilery, but this game does kind of have story branches, and depending on the choices we make, things get different.
And typically, if you have watched our Twitch Plays campaigns before, you know things tend to go on the most off-the-rail paths possible.
Yeah.
So if you're playing the game in a more conservative fashion, we're probably not going to see the same stuff that you're seeing.
Yeet!
Yeet.
So
All right, so I'm playing as Zeke. I have the Sword of Dominions, which Anne got for me in the mask because she's awesome.
You're welcome.
The long sword that I paired with it, and I've got too many belts.
So I'm playing as Remi. She's the winged character. She's rocking the halberd. I've got I got the plank last time. I definitely have my throwing knives still, and I have a familiar. So my familiar
Unmuted.
Yipsa.
Apparently
When
didn't.
I deal
Sorry.
damage to another opponent, I heal for 1.
You were just coughing right in my ears. You just
So
look like,
sorry,
I'm
Chad.
muted. No, you're not, sir. I think Rook gets buffed in 1-1. Think we'll see how
Yeah,
this
apparently
week.
Rook gets a buff.
I hope so.
To be
I mean,
able-
he is pretty buff already.
He is buff. His muscles.
Could you two both please do that again? Because that was the worst.
Regardless of my muscles, my name is Rook. I am a big, strong man. I'm very smart too.
Thanks, Arnold.
I'm playing as Rook. I have a Morning Star and a shield. With too many belts as well, and a bunch of other
You
gear.
got a lot of snacks over there.
I like the snack.
He
Yeah.
looks like a hungry dude.
Yeah, he does.
You need to eat to keep this kind of body.
He also needs to work out.
Look at
Exactly.
those flabby arms. Look at own arms. Never mind. Oh, we love you, Val. All right, so we're going into this encounter here. We've got a couple of creatures. What's it?
You want to read the top
I
of
need
the
to-
page?
Oh, cool.
At
thank
least
you.
Josh isn't flexing on his spider. That would be, look.
Oh, boy.
Can we not?
You'd see it. Rumble in the dark.
Jungle?
Rumble in the jungle.
You're welcome.
You come upon another animate staring at you from beyond a chasm.
Oh, wait. Chasm. Where's the animate card? Look how cool this guy is. Like, I don't know if you guys are new to the stream or not. That's what the animate looks like. He's
He
so
looks
cool.
nice. All right.
Rumble in the dark. That's a KDM event. Onesie time?
You guys could.
It looks like it might try to jump across to reach you. Oh, the animate might eat itself across the chasm.
Yeet!
Yeet.
To your left, you hear a raging current of water rushing through an aqueduct of sorts.
Look
That's
at this.
a weird sound for the current. It's kind of like coughing over there.
Look at the board. Do you see it's got hands?
Hams?
Yeah. Like
It-
sausage
it
fingers.
broke a nail.
That must have been terrible.
As you peer through the stone sculptures lining the way, you catch glimpses of a water loa playfully splashing, unaware of your presence. You see a path that leads deeper into the vaults, but the direct path to your destination is cut off by pits. So,
Armpits?
yes.
I didn't put the exit token on the board.
You probably need that. So that's going to go over there.
I need
I
the
don't know what you did
behind
with
you,
those.
directly behind you.
So the end condition is an adventurer ends their turn on the blue exit. But I don't know about you guys, but I
I'm
think
feeling 22.
we need to beat some stuff up.
I think
I
we
agree.
need to get loot
Loot,
and beat stuff.
Yeah.
Can we not abandon me in my own quadrant this time? I think that would be great.
Why are you muting yourself when you talk?
I wasn't. Am I?
Yeah, you're good now.
That was
When
weird.
you stood up, you must have hit on
Hit
the table.
something?
Yeah.
Something
Josh is
like
really tanking it on these sound effects. Coughing water, no splishy splashy.
Splash, taking a bath.
Splish splash.
You
I was
can't
taking
yeet
a
yourself.
bath.
You can't eat yourself. That's ridiculous. The correct term is Kobe. Kobe.
Kobe's for accuracy. Yeet is for distance
I have to ask Michael.
or
I don't-
strength.
I don't know if I agree with that.
That's
I feel like
how it
they're
is.
interchangeable.
No, they're
When
not.
you're a 16-year-old boy, then you can school me.
I was a 16-year-old boy, Anne. I was.
Balcony's asking if we are enjoying Middara so far. Yes.
So you can yeet a Kobe. You can. If you need both strength and accuracy, you can add a yeet to a Kobe. Yeet is strength, Kobe is dex. Oh, it's Kobe is dex. Ah.
You Kobe a yeet.
I guess you could Kobe a yeet. I guess it would be what your initial build is, what your core build is. So if you're
Or
a
what
dex,
you're trying to do.
if
more?
you're primarily dex, that means you're Kobe, and you could do like a yeet
then-
modifier.
Rook is the yeet.
Right. So
he tosses you.
right. So
Rook yells yeet while they yell Kobe.
So does that mean for like item wise, instead
But
of like
Kobe,
a belt of
yeet's
ogre
not a-
strength, it would be a belt of ogre yeet?
Yeet's not a noun.
Yeet is anything you want it to be.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of yeet.
All right, you ready to start playing the game now?
Yep. I'm glad we cleared that up. guys. All right, so I have the initiative deck. Thank you, and we'll go through the order here. So first up, we've got the Water Loa.
So we're starting a new encounter, and I know many of you playing tabletop RPGs are familiar
Light
with
down the side mount.
using initiative, rolling dice for initiative. This game actually uses a deck of cards that you shuffle up and draw.
Next up, we've got Nightingale. So
That's
Twitch is up
y'all,
second.
folks. Underneath the water loa.
Yeet is anything.
Underneath the water loa.
Just reading the chat. Sorry, that's.
Yeah, you have a new quote, Matt.
Then when the animate's going. This is a good one. All right.
Philosophy of Vine with your professors, Twist Gaming.
Then Rook. Okay, this might be our worst start yet.
Why don't you
Next is Zeke.
turn them?
So Anne, you know who that means?
I'm last.
Dead last. What are you doing?
Making room?
I don't need room. Or we're going, we don't need room.
I literally watched Back to the Future this morning.
Why?
Because Michael, for the doctor's appointment, I tell you, he watches movies. So the movie he's been watching is Back to the Future, and it just finished today. And with, like, that line.
Oh.
I also watched Terminator 3 with him.
Why 3? That's like the worst one.
I don't think she had 1. And we watched 2 and 3.
2 is good. All right, getting into things here. The sound of Robert Patrick's Terminator T-1000 going through the jail cell bar doors is actually a can of dog food sloshing out of the container. That's your fun fact for the day.
Why do you know the most random last week? Yeah. Now we got to watch the next one with him. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
Okay, so first up is going to be the Water Loa. So each, it's what? It's a can of dog food coming out of the container. Yeah, Genesis is really bad. That's true.
What's the one I realized that
No, 2 is not bad. 2 is really good. 3 is mediocre.
I watched one with Amelia Clark and
yeah, that's Genesis.
Oh,
that
that's
one's
what I'm
terrible.
and with Doctor Who's in it too, Matt Smith.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. I was super surprised.
he plays John Connor.
Oh,
Yes.
Alexa Vin is talking about.
Oh, Back to the Future. Oh, yeah. 2 is dated, but I like the cheese in 2.
2 is the one where they go to the future. 3
Yeah,
is
they
when they
go-
go to the past.
Correct. Well, they go to the past in 1 and 3.
Yeah, but like 3 is like Old
They
West.
go in the Old West, yeah.
They make a train.
2015 is the future.
I mean, they came out with those sweet-ass Marty McFly shoes. So, okay, so back on topic here. The Water Loa is going to go first, so...
Let's go over quickly high level. We go over the monster cards frequently, but we're going to go over high level how this works. So this is one of the monsters, the Water Loa, that Matt mentioned in the opening scene. And at the top, it tells you a little bit about the Water Loa's special ability, which is Arcane.
Symbols don't count against it.
Essentially, that's what it is. Also, it tells you a little bit about how this particular monster works with H2O, with water.
So it's buffed up a little bit in the water. It doesn't provoke break attacks. It doesn't get slowed by water terrain. And
Most importantly,
the
it
water
can't leave water.
Right.
Those are all its passive abilities. But when you interact with the Water Loa, or when the AI for it is in the instructions below. So you start from the very top diamond. So you ask yourself, is there a figure within the sphere of influence, which is 4 spaces, with an effect?
Mhm.
Yes or no. You continue down. Here's the next question. And then you continue down from there. You'll see the term FU, which does not mean what you think it means.
I thought it meant follow-up.
means follow-up.
So then at the bottom it has the monster's conviction, which is a white and a teal die. It's got a casting die of white, and then when it actually does combat, it does 2 purples. The monster's got 12 health, 9 defense, 6 movement, and 0
One
armor.
more?
And then it's also got these symbols down here,
Yeah.
so whenever it rolls a book, it's going to get +1 to the roll, and then if it rolls a star, it's going to heal 2. So, thanks for helping us casuals, Anne. Josh, the green screening Loa is interesting. Okay, so going into it now, the Water Loa, it's going to go down the list. Is there a figure within the sphere of influence?
No.
All right, so then is there more than one opponent adjacent?
No.
All right, is there an opponent within the sphere of influence?
No.
Can it move and attack with range 6?
Maybe.
So it's
Is
got
that
a,
impassable terrain? The fingers or those?
Yes, because it's red
yeah,
bordered.
it's red bordered.
Okay, so no. Then no, it can't do anything.
Okay, so then it's just going to sit there.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Because I was like, oh, well, why wouldn't you just maybe choose to walk to the left and go that way? But you can't.
Right.
So you have to walk past the abomination. Well,
Animate.
gotcha.
All right, so now it's going to be Twitch's turn. So Twitch, where are they? Which
Kill
one are
that
they? They're
anime.
here, right?
Yes.
This is them. Okay, so they can go after the animate. They don't even need to move, right?
This is where you guys, where your folks' opinion is really important. So you're going to start off this turn, and you have a couple of options for each one of your turns. If you could, hey now.
So we've got standard actions, so you can move, and these numbers on the left is how much SP it costs. You're going to start with 3 SP. You get 3 SP every round. So you can move. So move up to the number of spaces you've got. You can move additional if you spend more SP. Attack is 2 SP. To encounter action, so like search a treasure chest or something is 1 SP. Re-equip an item is 1 SP. Dodging is an SP. Empowering is an SP. Countering is 2 SP. And then
Gore shot.
the gore shot has its own, so that's a casting one there.
And this is specific and special to your character.
Right, so this is only going to cost you 1 SP to use. That's why it's got the 1 marker on the left. So 1 SP, it's going to do a spell 6, and then if successful, do 2 damage. You could hurt yourself to do more damage, but it's not really worth it right now. So it has to be the sphere of influence, right, Josh?
Yes. So they're 1 space too far away. They're 5 spaces away. They need to be 4.
So they can move forward over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they can do.
Then you're within
Gore shot?
this-
Is there a reason for them not to go closer?
Well, what does chat want to do?
I'm working through the hypotheticals
one of the things
here.
is if they go to that
Move and pew.
Moving pew.
diagonal towards you, Matt,
Where? I can't see.
that's a hindrance terrain, which won't affect their casting, but it will affect the animate attacking them.
So if they jump up on top of it,
Everybody's saying move 1 and pew pew.
I mean, they want to move 1, so we
Okay.
can just move 1, unless someone changes their
can
mind
you
there.
track their stamina, please?
Yes, I sure can. So they're going to have 2 stamina now because they moved. Now they're going to do gore shot. And do they need to roll here? They need to roll.
Yes,
It's been
they
a
have-
while since we played. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Casting, right?
Yeah, so they're going to roll their casting die,
2 purple.
which
No,
is
1 purple.
die.
And 1 black. Wait, do they have the thing?
Just
I know, I'm
chill
so
out for
excited.
a second here, Ann. So
Put them
they've
up on green screen so everybody
I'm
can see.
picking them up. So they've got their wands, which are going to increase. So it increases up to orange because it goes to the highest casting upgrade. So they're going to roll an orange die for casting, and it's going to be orange plus 6. And then they also need to roll for the animate, and the animate is going to have a conviction of white and orange. So he's going to roll a white and orange. Y'all are going to roll an orange.
Yep.
So orange,
You glad I didn't say
white,
banana?
orange. So the first orange is going to be yours. Then the white and orange is going to be the animate. So you want to you have to meet or beat? You can meet it, correct? Okay.
Attackers win on tie. So they got an 8
That's good.
plus 6. So they have 14.
And
win.
they won because they both rolled an 8 on the orange die and then a 5 versus their standard 6, so the 6 is higher. So
Yep.
they win. So they're going to do 2 damage to the animate, and that bypasses armor because it's magic damage, correct,
Yep,
Josh?
correct.
All right, so
Why? What does the animate have for armor?
it has 2 armor.
Okay.
So he's got 18 health to start, which is kind of rough. Also, every round the animate's going to heal 2.
That sucks
So,
so much.
Unless they're able to hit him again right now, the animate's just going to heal up to max health on his turn.
So they have 2 SP?
What
well,
SP?
they have 1 SP now because they just used 1 to do gore shot. So if they want to do head there, I feel like it's worth it right now for them to.
So you have the option if y'all want to do another attack to... It does sound like creamsicle, and I really, 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 really want a creamsicle right now.
Really, really, really want a creepsicle.
Really,
Ah.
Shoot again. Shoot again.
All right, so orange, white, orange.
You want to give me that? Nobody's texting you.
How do you know?
Oh, he was doing this all stream yesterday. He was just texting
You were doing
the
it too.
entire
You
time.
got a hot date? You want to talk about it? You want to share about it live on stream?
I don't have a date.
This is less exciting.
Oh,
You
they
really
rolled a
don't need to
3.
talk.
They rolled a 3, and they rolled a 4. So they win.
They win.
So it's 9 versus 7. So 9 is greater than 7.
Are you Snapchatting somebody?
I don't Snapchat.
Who loves orange soda?
Kel loves orange soda.
He does not say it like that. All right, so it's going to be 2 more damage to the animate. So, Josh, can I get 2 more
You
damage
should be able
tokens,
to flip
please?
one of those over.
You're such a pain in there. I'd like to have more, so I don't have to keep requesting them moving forward.
Twitch Plays Tinder for Josh could use an update. You guys never sent me anything for Twitch Plays Tinder, so nothing ever happened.
Fago Orange Shadows, no, we are not ICP.
Fago Moon Mist.
All right.
All right, so now it is the Animate's turn. Yay! So the Animate is going to heal 2 right off the bat. So he is going to go down to 2 damage done to him. And
Is
then...
it true?
So, Chains of he's got a couple passive abilities. So, Chains of Perdition. The first time each turn the Animate hits with an attack, he
Yes.
makes a follow-up attack. Then Heavy Cleave. The first time each turn the Animate makes an attack against an adjacent opponent, it empowers the attack.
That's the black die of skulls and death.
Yeah, so then it heals 2, which I just did. Then, is there an adjacent opponent?
No.
No.
Is there an opponent within the sphere of influence?
Yes.
Cast spell 6, prioritizing the opponent with the lowest conviction, so it can only make 1. Then it's going to make a ranged 4 attack. Then it's going to move. Then it's going to make a ranged 4 attack.
I really hate these animates.
So, the animate is going to attack. He's going to cast. So he's going to cast with a teal. Y'all's conviction is a white die.
There should be 2
Do they
dice.
have any conviction upgrades? It's 2.
No, it's... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, it's 2. They have a conviction upgrade of a white die. So it's going to be white and purple. White and purple. So you need your white and purple to be better than 10, because it's a casting 6 that he had. So let's see what they got. They got a 2 and a 6. That's not enough. So they're going
Can
to
they
get...
re-roll that white die with anything?
What are the
Yes, they could flip their enchanted piercings if they want to.
That's a tad.
Um,
If you flip your enchanted piercings, then you can't unflip the card until you're told to
Oh.
specifically in the story.
They should have done this. I apologize before. So they could have exhausted the Wand of Missiles before, and that would have increased their sphere of influence by 2, so they wouldn't have had to move. Would have been nice, but oh well.
Because now the animate wouldn't be attacking.
Also, their Wand of Hindsight, which is 20/20, allows you to at any time reroll any dice except for the black that you or an ally within sphere of influence rolled. So they can
could
exhaust that now and reroll
roll
the
that
white
white
die.
That's a great idea. So we're going to have y'all re-roll that white die.
So it still needs to be 5 or greater.
What is the range of the white die? Oh, it goes up to 7. I know this because Josh, colorblind Josh, has sat here and color coordinated all of the dice.
They rolled 3.
How are you colorblind? And you literally did this on your own. And you
Numbers.
got to ask
The
me if you've got
similar
purple.
colors use opposite ink colors.
Oh.
That's cool. All right.
So it's a little bit easier for me as a colorblind person to see what they are.
I didn't even
Now,
think about that.
I think these are purple. I think these are black, but I would have to like check the back of the rulebook, which actually has them all listed.
Purple and blue, but you were
with
close.
the purple and blue. And I don't know
So
why I said black.
the spell that it's going to do, it's going to do the difference that you got.
I can't.
Hold on, Anne. So it beats by 1, so it's going to do 1 damage to him. Not that bad.
Okay.
This is where you update that.
Yeah.
It also gives them darkness, which is going to give you -1 defense, and you may not dodge.
It's your random dice fact of the night.
Yay. So when does darkness go away, Josh?
In the morning.
You have to have something that removes it.
Good talk. So then it's going to make a 4 attack, range 4 attack, prioritizing an opponent with darkness. So it doesn't have to move.
Nope.
So it's going to go ahead and it's going to attack Twitch again.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's not the tone of that song. All right, so it is going to do a ranged attack, and it's going to roll an orange and a teal. So orange and teal. They should probably dodge.
They can't.
They can't. That's
Because
right.
of darkness.
They're
Attack the darkness. Okay.
I cast magic missile.
So their defense is how much, Josh?
10.
Well, he rolled horrible. They rolled 5 for the attack, so he's nothing.
But guess what?
Then he's going to make a move towards
No, he's going to attack again because of his ability.
Cleave.
The
Heavy
very
cleave.
first one.
No,
The top one.
no.
What does it say?
The first time each turn, the animate hits with an attack.
Oh, hits.
Yeah.
Hit. Okay, sorry.
That's why I didn't do it. All right.
My life, bro. My life. I
I mean,
can't. We
if-
just at one point you just stop and don't listen to Matt anymore.
That's what I was hoping for. You would
None of
just
us ever listen to
Ignore you.
Yeah. All right. So then the animate's going to move closer So he's going to move towards the nearest opponent. So he's got a movement of 6.
But he's got to go over the chasm.
Does this mean he's going to yeet the chasm?
Can he?
Does he? I think they do jump.
Can he go from tile to tile though, or is there a red line there?
What are you
You
talking
can't
about?
move
oh,
diagonal.
oh, that's a
That's a chasm.
chasm. Yeah, he would yeet.
So what are the rules for yeeting again?
I gotta look at the book.
Yeeting, also known as jumping, and he falls. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be the best if he fell?
No, I want to beat him the old-fashioned way.
No.
Jump in.
The Book of Yeet. Josh, you know what would be cool?
Yeah, what?
If by the other side of Matt, we could get it to where like the monster card would pop up when we wanted it to.
He's just ignored you.
No, it went in his brain, and then I'll say something to him about it later. But it's like been deposited. Did you hear the word that I said?
Yes, I heard the words you said, not the word. The
See?
words.
He even knew that I said more than one word. Matt wants to beat him the old-fashioned way, so no weapons, no magic.
Exactly.
Yeah, man to man.
Mono e mono.
That's our tactic.
Tickle him with gore shots and make him fall.
That's weird.
No.
Do this thing that involves lots of work.
Jump in the line, rock your body
A
on
trapdoor
time.
for Josh to fall through would be nice
Is
too.
there- I think that Matt, if you flip the book over,
Okay, I believe you.
like flip it like.
He's getting there. It's a big book.
Is there a little thing about jumping on there?
No.
I thought there was a.
Why would there be a thing about jumping on the
A
next
little
page in the
thing
boat?
about
book.
jumping. Not a big thing about jumping. A little thing about
There's
jumping.
yeah, tip. Manage jump gaps
What
What?
did you just say?
Tip cabana jump caps.
right here.
Combatants jump
Oh.
gaps.
Okay. Combatants will jump over dangerous terrain when their AI would require them so to remain true. For example, if an animate can only move and attack an adventure by jumping a gap, the animate would try and jump. Combatants roll the black die when
There we
performing
go.
a skill check, such as jumping. If the skull is rolled, they fall. Combatants interact with special terrain the same way. So I still need to know like what they need to roll in order for it to be a success.
A
Josh.
black die.
Just a black
Anything
die.
that's not a skull.
Isn't it that you have to beat a certain amount
I
in
don't-
order to
No, they
based
ju-
off the
no,
number of
for the-
spaces?
For the creatures, they just roll a black die. They might roll a black die for each space they're jumping.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
think what
well,
it is.
That's what I was
Yes.
looking for the clarification of. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, they didn't die. Okay, so he jumps across the gap.
That's poopy.
He has yote himself, and then he's gonna jump all up in your grill. 3.
Who do you attack? You? Who do you attack?
The person with darkness. It
Yes.
prioritizes darkness.
Look at you.
So that
man.
attack. I don't recall you saying that one.
It doesn't actually. Doesn't say it. It's prioritizing darkness. It's gonna attack the closest person.
You said it prioritizes.
That was the ranged attack.
So it would attack you,
Oh.
Matt.
No, because then it attacks the opponent with the most damage. So Anne took a damage, didn't she? No, I'm
I
sorry.
took a
Twitch.
damage?
Twitch took a damage.
I'm just counting spaces. Okay. You're both within the same range. So.
Oh, okay.
You want to back him up one space though, Matt,
Why?
because he can attack corner to corner.
Cool. Okay. All right. So then he's going to attack again with an orange and a teal.
Roll poorly.
And a black die,
Why?
because he empowers his first physical attack, does he not?
Yeah, adjacent opponent. I broke it. Black die. That's considered a diagonal is considered adjacent, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. That is true. So he's gonna heavy cleave. So that's an 8.
Ooh, it's not rolling
An
badly.
8. Oh,
How did you
no.
roll the best?
I don't know if that's the best, but it's up there.
And 4 shields.
Ooh, that's
That's okay. That's not that bad.
Well, the teal goes up to 8.
The shields by themselves don't do anything for him.
okay.
So stars would have been much, much worse.
He's got 2 stars though.
And the orange goes up to 8 too, you schmuck.
But that's not necessarily the best.
All right.
So
Why
how
not?
many book plus shield combos does he have?
One of each. 2.
So that's plus 2 damage. How many stars does he have?
2.
Okay, so that's another 4 damage. So that's 6.
Wait. I can't tell. He's got 3 book plus shield combos.
Okay, so that's 3 plus 4. That's 7. 7 plus 16 is how much?
24. 23.
23. Chat has how much defense, Josh?
10.
10.
That's 13 damage.
Yes, it is.
Really?
And that would kill them right off the bat.
Yep. They have also -1 defense right now.
They
So
sure
they
do.
have 9.
Yep.
Is there anything anybody can do?
They can use their ear now to make him re-roll something, can't they?
Yes, they can use their earring to force him to reroll something.
Put it up in the thing.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. So, which one? You can't dodge, unfortunately. So the earring, they can flip it to, after making a roll, reroll any of your dice.
Oh.
So no, they can't force him to reroll. Does anyone have anything that would help?
I'm looking now.
Well,
Okay.
How about we restart and they get to use the things with the wands that they were supposed to be able to use?
We're just gonna take a little nap. So they get knocked out.
Can we bring them back up with consumables?
We have to finish the encounter without them. Do they revive at the end of the encounter?
yeah, they'll revive at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
It's really boring to have a Twitch interactive show if Twitch is dead for the whole show.
But we're not cheating.
Twitch will still be playing the monsters and everything. And if
Yeah,
you want
they'll
Twitch
still
to
be
roll for you,
rolling
they
and
can.
stuff. They'll still be rolling.
What if they roll for you?
I was offering. You're the one that's
You were
concerned.
yeah, exactly. You were offering my
Yeah.
character.
We're gonna dream of orange soda right now. Okay, so y'all are dead. Night night. Thanks for being the meat shield there. Really appreciate it, Nightingale.
And he attacks again, right?
Does anyone have a one-time use ability that potentially would help on their character?
No, mine's movement. What's yours, Joshua?
Mine's just I have more health and I can have an extra consumable.
You're incapacitated. Okay, so that's the end of that turn. Cool. So now it's Rook's turn.
Does he not go again
Why would he go again?
after successfully making an hitting an attack?
Against the same target.
Okay. Since they're dead.
What does your stuff do?
I can do another attack on mine. Oh, I could re-roll my dodge.
All right.
Yeah, that's that was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Okay. I guess that was less of a Kobe and more of a Leitner.
So, Anne, can you move me so I'm diagonal of Matt, please?
Where? I can't see.
On which side?
Towards me.
Here?
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Was there a bug we could have eaten? No.
I believe in a thing called Josh.
Oh, I'm gonna cast barrier
missile.
on Matt.
Thanks.
It's the way the dice roll, it happens.
Yeah.
But it's poopy.
So you were ready to cheat? You're just like, we're just gonna pretend like none of that happened.
I was ready to back it up and do the things with the wands that we should have done the first time.
Nah, it's fine.
I feel like that's cheating. It's cheating them out of an opportunity.
I'm gonna attack him.
I mean, they could have requested it as well, Anne.
No one took assemblage. Nope.
No one took the assemblage.
And I don't remember what that one is.
Watch, we find out they forgot
Look at
something
that
that could save us.
Horrible roll.
That's a great roll there, Josh.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, and you're attacking the animate. He's got a defense of 9 and an armor of 2. So you didn't do anything. You do anything else with your turn there, Josh?
Nope. That's it. That's all my stamina and everything. So.
Sternima. All right, so let's see what we get here. So I need another one of these stamina tokens, by the way.
It's one right on the table by the edge.
Okay. So, tell you what I'm gonna do.
He's far too possessive.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move one space forward.
Matt, can you get to the opposite corner of where I'm at easily or no?
He's gonna get attacks of opportunity.
If you
against
go
me.
around the long way. Because you would be flanking him then.
So how much movement? 6. So I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to go slower over this one though.
Yeah, that is a double movement.
But I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Spend my sword and go here.
Yep.
So that's 6. So what's the flanking bonus again?
You get +2 to your roll and +4 damage,
That's pretty good.
I want to say.
I'll take that. So then I'm going to attack. So Anne, I'm going to need 2 orange dice, please.
Here you go.
Why, thank you. I rolled 16.
That was actually an incredible roll.
Yeah, I know. It's what I do.
+1 to your attack roll and +3 physical damage.
Well, hold on, Ann. There's more still. Let
Yeah.
me put it up in the camera. So this is what I done got. That's the best I could have possibly rolled. Josh would argue that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm also going to get +1 damage for each star. And I've got 2 shields. That's going to be +2 more damage.
Why?
So my Sword of Dominions has for 2 shields +2 damage for a star +1 damage. So that's going to be +1, 2, 3, 4 damage. And then, so he has a defense of 9, right? And an
Yeah.
armor of 2, so that's 11.
Okay.
You said I get +1 to my attack?
+1 to your attack and +3 damage.
Okay, so I rolled 16 +1 is 17, +3 damage is 20, plus the other 4 damage there, so 24. Did I hit harder than the animate did?
Yeah.
Good. This makes me feel better about myself. So 24,
And he had
11 with the armor. So that means that he's going to take 13 damage.
And how much health did he have?
He had 16. He's got 3 health left. Josh doesn't want to give me the tokens. So.
You have all the tokens.
No, you
now.
didn't want to give them to me. I'm just going to mark that he's got 3 health left. I'll do it the inverse. It's
Okay.
okay. Pew pew, good roll. Yeah, that was a good one.
And then you can attack him again.
Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend my Blade Works ability, and I'm going to attack him again.
What does Blade Works do?
I'm sorry, yeah, Blade Works is my martial ability here. That is when I exhaust it, if you have 2 one-handed weapons, which I do, I'm going to get to make an attack. By Grapthar's hammer, you shall be avenged. And quick, what movie is that from?
I don't know. Who's Grapthar?
It's from Galaxy Quest. Alan Rickman says it. I didn't do a good Alan Rickman voice. It's by Grapthar's hammer,
Oh.
you shall be avenged. So I rolled a 7 and a 2. That's 9. 9
Plus
yeah,
the
plus 1. So that beats the 9 that he has.
Yep.
So he has 2 armor, so that's 11. So I've got 10 plus, you said 4? For flanking?
3 for flanking.
3. Okay, so that's 13. Plus I rolled no plus damage there.
Because you don't have the combos for the icons?
Correct. So this is going to be 9 plus 1 for the attack, so that's 10. Plus 3, so that's 13. Plus nothing else, which means he's got 1 health left.
You can't do anything for
anything
the
to
1
reroll?
health?
I use my reroll to get over to him.
Your longsword doesn't have a exhaust.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. The longsword's not fantastic.
Okay.
Probably should try and kill him, though, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to exhaust my fight drive. Because why not?
Once per encounter?
Yeah, it's a once per encounter. And I'm going to roll again. I rolled a 9 again,
A 7 and a 2.
so that's 2 more damage. But he had 1 health, so the animate's dead.
Good job.
You're welcome, fam.
Yay! Guess what?
We get
get
loot.
We
Loot,
got
loot.
5 gold.
1 gold. 2 gold.
That's it. Says many.
3 gold.
You fail.
4
Okay,
gold.
now the animate's dead.
5 gold.
You can fly and
I-
get that loot.
I know I can go over all the spaces. So, and I can turn in my spaces?
You have been avenged.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is that an exclamation mark? Just because
It's a pit.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You know what I nicknamed the pit? Brad.
So my natural flight, I can spend 2 SP to do that, and my movement is 6 plus 1 for my shirts. Movement's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I want to use 1 SP, my last SP, to interact for the blue loot, please.
All right, so blue loot.
I saw you standing alone
Without a dream heart.
without a care of my own.
All right. Blue loot. Gain 20 gold and
welcome.
spawn 1 water loa.
No! No! We were doing so good!
In the water on the west side of tile UM50. West side water loa. Thanks, Anne. Oh, there was more special encounter rules on this page that I didn't read. Perilous walkway. When a figure ends their movement on or leaves a special terrain space printed on tile UM66. Which one's UM66?
66 is over here.
Okay, so the ones with the yellow around it, Anne?
Yep.
They must make an agility 10 check. If they fail, the space becomes dangerous terrain. Place a dangerous terrain token on it. And also there's slow currents, which is the
I want the blue loot stuff.
UM50, west side of UM50.
Is this west?
Slow currents. These currents move figures and
No.
tokens 1 space.
North is this way. So west would be. Yeah.
Josh, you don't know which direction north is.
Is it not this way?
No,
What way is north?
that way.
Okay.
I think it's like the 5th time you've done something like this on this stream. It's amusing. All right, so that's done. So what I was saying is when you're in the water and you end your space on the water, you drift 1 space downriver.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Where'd the loot ones go? Is it in that one?
I don't know.
No, this is all terrain.
All right, so that was the end of my turn.
Right here, Anne.
Now it's going to be Anne's turn. Anne, you can join us now. Oh, you went.
She just went.
That's right. You did the loot. I appreciate that. So now it's going to be the Waterloa's turn. So you're going to get beat up.
Yep.
So the Waterloa. It is going to... Is there a figure within the sphere of influence?
1, 2,
So
3.
Sorry, first red is going to activate. So is there... Are you within the sphere of influence, Anne?
No,
You're not?
I am not.
Oh, look at that.
But you also don't have an effect on you, so it doesn't matter.
Is there more than one opponent adjacent?
Nope.
Is there an opponent within the sphere of influence?
Nope.
Can it move and make a range 6 attack?
Yes.
Move to be up to range 6 from the opponent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is.
Cool. So then it is going to make a...
Actually, we go back one.
It's going to make a range 6...
It'll move back one? Really?
Yeah, it says move to be up to range 6.
1, 2, 3,
Or no,
4, 5.
I think it's fine where it is.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it would just stop once it's.
Then make a 6 attack against the opponent with the lowest armor value. So its its combat dice is 2 purples. So it's going to roll 2 purples. And what are you going to do?
Should I dodge?
How much defense do you have?
Doesn't hurt to dodge.
I'm
You
gonna
have a free
dodge.
dodge, right?
So I have my shirt here, Matt. My defense is... I keep on looking at the thing and I don't really need to. My defense is a 10, but I
Okay.
have that free dodge.
What does the dodge do again?
If the attack deals no damage
No,
on exhaust the
that's
card
not what a
counter,
dodge
I get
does.
to roll this and I need to make sure I don't roll a skull, right?
It's just how many shields you get.
Yeah,
Up your
shields add
defense.
plus defense.
Okay, so I'm gonna have chat roll my black die, please. Why do you do that?
I wanted to block it so you couldn't tell. So they rolled a 2 and a 6, so you passed anyways.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I mean, I didn't know that,
Oh.
but you passed anyways. So
Okay.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Which means that you unexhaust your shirt.
Yes.
So then that water loa doesn't do anything else. So then the purple water loa is going to go. So can that one move and get to range 6 of you as well? Spoiler alert again.
So then I'm gonna dodge again. Way to accessorize.
So go
Thank
ahead and
you.
move that water loa so it's 6 spaces away from you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Thank you for destroying the board.
You're welcome.
And
Yeah,
you're
roll your
you're
black
dodging
die
again.
Yes,
Ann?
please.
Okay. So 2 purples and a black.
Okay, roll bad for the purples and not a skull for the black.
I mean, what happens if you roll a skull?
I don't remember.
Nothing happens.
I think so.
Your dodge fails.
I thought you just deleted the results and then I realized it was the old results.
Yeah.
What did you do? You're such an animal.
So they rolled a 5 and a 3
Which is an 8.
and no shields.
They failed.
But they failed again.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Thank
Ann.
you.
You don't get touched.
That's correct.
All right. So now it is. Well,
Was there anything else with the winner laws? No, that's just
that's it. So it would have been Nightingale's turn, but they're dead.
But she's dead.
And it would have been the animate's turn.
But you
There's
did.
no biome.
So then we need to take
There's
those.
another animate on the board.
Oh, there is, isn't there?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
he's not going to do anything, though.
Well, we could take the Nightingale off, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Doesn't she counter? Anne is not in range to counter.
Yeah.
If she could counter,
She doesn't have a ranged weapon.
That, I do have a ranged weapon, but it's reach 2.
it's not a
That's
ranged
not a
weapon.
ranged
Oh,
weapon.
just kidding, just kidding, just
It's a
kidding.
melee weapon.
Yeah, you're right, just
With
kidding.
reach.
I got it after the first. I just kidding, and yet you continue to explain.
You're welcome.
You wanted to make sure you knew.
The more you know.
So it's Rook's turn. So, Josh, what are you doing? You're slowly rumbling towards there.
Yes.
So I'm going to use my magic armor on Anne and give her a barrier.
And what does that do?
I don't know, but it sounds really
Gives
intrusive.
+1 armor.
Thank you.
He put magic clothes on you.
Um,
It's like, cover up. You're not wearing enough clothes. You charlatan.
I feel like I need to yeet over this chasm.
Lady of the
Chasm.
Night. Why, you don't want to walk all the way around?
It's gonna take me forever.
It's gonna. What if you fall down the hole?
I think I could do one space. Let's see.
If you fall down the hole, Matt and I are the only two left to take this all on. I'm gonna be very sad.
I mean, you can just yeet me across the cavern.
I could
could.
fly all over the place.
Well, not now. You landed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like in 2 turns, I could end this whole the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's not fun. Look, there's loot down there.
Yeah, last time I went for loot, you left me. Now I'm like 3 boards away from y'all.
I think you definitely got to go and grab that loot.
I
I
gotta-
mean, there's just an animate there. He's not gonna do much.
I gotta grab the map first.
The map.
On
The map.
on
The map.
the map. It's just
Alright,
a
so
hole.
it's a 10 check.
Yeah.
Look, that was so appropriate for this.
My agility is a 1. Might be walking.
You need to be doing some aerobics.
You could be eating. You could eat me.
So what do you need to
Yeah.
do in order to jump the hole
It's an
successfully? With
Agility 10 check plus for each individual for +2 for each space after.
For each additional space moved over after the first, add 2 to the difficulty of the skill check.
so it's a 10 check. He's got agility of 1, which
See.
means he needs to roll a 9. On what die?
on 2 purple dice.
It's not happening. Yeah, it's.
Are you doing the odds? What are the odds?
It's
Look at your other quote for today, Ann.
it's a 1 through 7, missing the force. So
Huh?
I don't know what the odds of that are.
Excuse me.
It's a 1 through 7, missing the force.
Missing the force.
Missing.
So
the
he can't
force.
Jedi
I
himself.
don't know, Josh. I'm not doing math right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not doing the math either.
Y'all
So
are
you can throw
lame.
me across the gap, and then you can walk.
Sure.
Nobody was talking about you. How did you interject yourself into this conversation again?
Who killed the animate?
I'll start moving towards you, Matt, so I can yeet you.
We're
Yep.
not playing Mad Hammer.
So you're gonna go here.
Into the
That's-
hole?
that's into the
You're gonna
hole,
put
Matt.
him right.
Oh, that's a hole there.
Yeah, that's a hole there.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna go right there
Sorry.
into the hole.
That one there.
Why would you? Why would
no,
he
I
stop
need
there?
to go.
Because he would throw me
No,
over
keep
this one
moving
here.
me.
No.
No, you.
It's significantly less walking if he throws me there instead of here.
but
What
if-
about his walking?
I don't care about his walking.
Matt? If I stand you there, I throw you over. You go in the exact same space.
What's your agility?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So that was 1, 2, 3. What's your movement?
That's a
4, 4.
hole. He can't walk through the
Yes,
hole.
I can't. That's not a hole.
This is a hole, and this is a hole.
Yeah, he
you
didn't
need
walk
to
in
go
the-
over the
yeah,
rough
that- what you
terrain.
did.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were here.
Yes.
Yes.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3, 4,
Yeah, sure.
5. What's your movement?
6. Yeah.
Okay, 6. Okay, that's fine.
And then I will yeet you over.
All right, I just misunderstood.
Why
so
don't you yeet yourself over?
I could, I just don't want to. So I go here, and then you yeet me.
What is
I yeet
croquet
you.
of dismay? It rhymes, and I think that's great.
So Matt, you're gonna roll 2 purples.
Have chat roll.
And then I add your strength.
You're gonna add your agility and my strength.
What's your strength?
6.
Okay, so it's 10 automatically. I've got 4 agility.
Just how well do we eat?
You 11, so 21 in total. So you throw me across the board.
Okay, cool.
All right. So Anne, if you could please move me across the chasm there. So how does my movement work? That immediately ends my movement?
I think so, right? Because you had to move one to get up to him, and you can't split movement.
I don't know if that counts as part of my movement.
You had to walk up one to get next to him.
It just uses your movement points, however spaces you just moved.
So 1. So
So
I moved 1, that's 2, so I can keep
you're
walking then.
3.
Okay, so that's so I can keep walking.
You can go get that.
So
thing.
Anne, if you could put me up next to the map, please.
No! Get away from the map!
You gonna go get the treasure from the animate?
No, I'm not. I'm getting the map. I just told
All
you
right,
that.
so I'm spending an action point to get the map.
I hate you.
I mean, someone's got to do something around here.
I hate you so much.
So, what is that? It doesn't say anything about it on the.
It's an objective.
Matt, did you say
It's the
chasm
blue
instead
objective.
of chasm?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
and he's doing
did.
it just to irritate me.
Can you accidentally throw too far, like yeet into the enemy? No.
I wish, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's the blue objective that I
Yes,
got.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but that's not even part of anything.
What?
What's it for? Oh, it's for like later in the game or something.
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything. It just says it's a blue objective.
It's not on the other page on the other side?
No. Oh, it is. I lied.
Oh my goodness.
Matt just doesn't know how to read.
Nope.
So that was UM44.
You can't speak, yes, and he can't read, so this is successful.
I was okay, so put that back actually. The second that I walked into the UM44 space, I was supposed to do something.
Okay, so that's
So-
here.
Yeah, so make a presence 12 check. So what's presence use? Perception, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
So 2 purples.
No, there's a presence, the very first one.
Oh, okay.
What?
There's a presence
Oh.
skill. Where's the
C-
purple
put-
dice? Oh, and took them back.
Put it in the thing so you can see what the perception thing is.
Presence, not perception.
Whatever.
All right,
So
so
your presence is 2.
I need to roll 10.
Mine was 3. So if you would have just left the objective alone and you rolled a 9.
You get +2. Oh, it's a 12? Yeah.
Don't have enough. Oh well, Anne would have had enough.
I would have had enough.
Oh well.
Rook's
Presence.
is 4.
I'm a big guy. I have a lot of presents.
Nightingale's is 6.
Oh, that's really good. Too bad she's dead. All right, so if I fail, read B. Across the water, you can see another animate standing near a treasure chest. A real-life treasure chest. This one wasn't like the ones from the mast. This chest probably contained something of real value. Unfortunately, the animate wasn't intimidated by you. It makes a horrible sound, like a mixture between a rattle and a loud screech.
Is that what you do on your first dates?
and
I think as
charges
well.
and charges at you with pounding footsteps that shake the foundation of the platform you stand upon. Seeing the approaching mass gives you pause, but you consider calling the bluff and taking it head on. If you choose to play it safe, read C, and if you want to charge the animate, read D.
So obviously we're reading D.
Leroy
Leroy!
Jenkins.
You don't have a choice.
Leroy Jenkins!
Do we have to move the animate?
He hasn't said to do anything yet.
You decide to meet the animate's head-on charge. With a surge of adrenaline, you scream and jump headlong over the river, clashing with the animate mid-air above the raging current.
What sound do you make as you're screaming? What's your war cry?
Worst sound effects ever. Place the animate from tile UM66 and your figure adjacent to each other in the river, 2 spaces from the dangerous terrain at the current's edge.
Wait, say that last part again.
2 spaces from the
No,
dangerous
before
terrain
that,
at the
before that.
current's edge. Place the animate from tile UM66 and
Yes.
your figure
Yes.
adjacent to each other
Yes.
in the river,
Okay.
2 spaces from the dangerous terrain at the current's edge.
So that's this one?
Yes.
So, oh, that's a waterfall.
Yes.
So 1, 2, so you're in the third space.
Yes.
You guys gotta go down the waterfall together.
This is so romantic.
After placing both figures, make an attack with +5 to the roll against the animate.
Ooh.
After concluding the attack, continue your turn. So I get a free attack right here with +5.
And +5.
Yeah.
Sounds like Zeke needs some WD-40.
All right.
You better bring it.
It's been broadened. I'll count that.
The 4
Kind of fell out of my hand, but I'll count it. And
the
a
6.
6
It's enough.
10 + 5.
is 15.
What is the animate stats?
He's got 9 plus 2 armor.
Where's the card?
It's over here.
Oh, it's over.
So the thing is,
I would like to read it on the screen
why?
so I can see it because I'm blind. Okay, thanks. No. What the stats? Yeah. Okay, now keep on talking.
So he's got 9 defense and 2 armor. So he's got 11.
You believe it there, but now do
But
the
it
rest.
blocks the entire board, so I don't want to leave it there. So, it fell out of my hand. Yeah. So do I want to spend my exhaust here
Yes.
to re-roll that 4?
Ooh. Why? What does it do now?
So I can still roll a 2 or a 3. So a 4 is
You have
basically
2 more attacks.
middling. Yeah,
I would roll for something that doesn't hit.
that's true. You're right. I still have 2 attacks. So that is going to give me. So it's going to do 10. I don't get any plus from my weapons.
But you get +5 from the attack
I
itself.
get +5, so that's going to do 15 in total. So it's going to do 4 damage to him.
What's egg sack duty?
Spidey. You gotta get rid of the egg sacs.
Yeah. It's actually the song by the B-52s. Egg sack duty! Egg sack, baby egg sack.
Egg sack
Baby.
duty.
Egg sack duty!
How far do you fall down the river?
1 space at the end of each turn.
Okay.
At the end of your turn. Okay, so I did 4 damage to him there. Not quite a lot. I was hoping for more. Cool. So then I am going to attack again. So that's going to put me at 0 SP.
He had 18 health, and now he's at 14 health.
Correct. Oh, I rolled 2 3s there.
Good thing you saved that reroll. That's a 6.
It is a 6.
You
and
don't get a +5 with this one.
Right. So the thing is, I would need to re-roll this and get a 6 in order to do damage. So it's a 50-50 shot. Or I still have 1 more attack I can do. I can save it for that one with the assumption I'll roll better than a 3 on one of the dice.
Because you only reroll 1 die, right?
Correct.
But what if you can hit on this one and hit on that one? Like if you hit on the other one without a reroll.
That would be good. So you make a
But you
point.
could also hold on to rerolled and use it for a counter, hopefully.
I'm going to use the reroll now.
Okay.
So I'm going to reroll one of these 3s. Is it one of your die? Yeah, one of your combat die. I rolled a 2. So that did nothing. Now I'm going to exhaust my Blade Works ability. And I'm going to attack again. Hopefully a little bit better this time.
Yeah.
That's a 9 and a 9.
That's a
It's a
6
6
and a
and a
6.
6 and a 6. That's what I said.
I'd like to see one of the dies that go up to a 9.
I was confused too. Like it's a 9 with a hat.
That's so cute.
So it does work.
That one there.
I also have 2 shields. It's going to give me +2 physical damage. So it's going to do 14 damage and 14 a total attack. It's going to do 3 more to him. Okay. Yeah, he's got a lot of health. So I've done 7 damage to him. He's got 11 health left. And that's the end of my turn.
So you're gonna scoot down
Yes, and if you could push me down
Does
the
the
river one.
animate also scoot down one?
at the end of its turn. But the question is, does he
It
get
says see
a,
page 22 of the
A
rulebook. So
Break attack?
a break attack is the question.
I don't see why you would get a break attack. It's page 22 of the rulebook,
Yeah, I'm
Josh.
looking.
So it's the slow currents ability.
He's doing something that sounds like work. So that's really interesting. Can I get over to you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I
Yep,
can
he gets
get
a break attack.
He
Oh,
does?
It has the exact sample of what's happening right here in it too.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's not. That's
So, question for you: when does he move? It's just at the end of your turns.
At the end of their turn. Yeah, so he would move at the end of his turn.
Okay, cool.
Which would give
Me
you
a break attack.
attack.
Yeah, so I'm not too upset about it. So he's going to do a break attack now. So he's going to attack me with an orange and a teal. So
Green screen map.
I can dodge this, right?
You're in the water. You cannot dodge.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yep.
Okay. That's cool. And if you... So we need an orange and a teal here. Hopefully it's a low roll. I've got a defense of what, Josh? Defense of 10 and an armor of 1.
plus. Yeah, from the barrier, right?
And you get another armor.
Yeah, they rolled 7. So I'm going to spend my ability core now.
What does
and
that do?
It's going to give me a counter.
Okay.
So I get a freebie roll here.
Do you think you can do lots of damage?
No. I did nothing because I rolled a 7.
It wasn't a nice attempt.
I mean, it was better than nothing, right? All right, so that's the end of my turn for real this time. So,
So
and
it
it's
is
your turn here.
My turn. I have the halberd, which has.
Token should be gone, shouldn't it?
No, I didn't grab it.
Oh, should yeah.
Can I grab it?
You could.
What do I do?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You do grab it. Because it's just when you entered that area is when something happens.
Okay, so I have 3. How many SP does it take for an attack?
2.
I can't get over there and attack.
If you get...
1, 2. Is water rough terrain? It's 2 movement to move through water, right?
That's correct. But Anne, hold on 1 second here. Do you provoke break attacks with reach?
Believe
no.
so.
Why? What do you mean?
It's within your range for a melee weapon. If something moves outside of your, like away from you, you get a break attack opportunity. So what I'm suggesting is if you fly close enough to the animate, so that way when he moves downriver, you and I would both get a break attack against it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It just means that I would have to make sure I don't die when he's attacking
Don't go in the
me.
water. Go.
That's as far as I can. I can't get to the other side.
Go on the riverbank.
Go on the riverbank.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which
And then
still
one
has
more-
reach
one
2.
More. There.
There you go.
And that takes my SP to 1.
And then
that
you have an MF fortitude, don't you?
yeah, what does that do? It gives me at any time gain 1 SP
So you can make an attack with it.
and then do a break attack later.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to use the fortitude because I think that that's the right move.
Also, don't forget your throwing stars.
Yeah, I do have throwing stars. I don't want to get rid of those so soon.
Just saying.
Okay,
You also have
so
a plank.
I also have the plank. I can make a boat. Actually, you know what's kind of cool about the plank?
No, tell us, Anne, in excruciating detail.
I can place a plank token on an adjacent space.
So you could have put a plank on top of the
And had
chasm
Rook
Water.
walk across.
and we could just walk across.
Yeah, but I was all the way over here.
Yeah, because you just flew off without us. You're like, yeah, screw you guys. I'm not going to give you the
I've
plank.
taken my plank and I'm flying away. Have fun jumping over that.
Took my bridge. Okay, so I am going to attack with my halberd.
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 He's an attorney at law.
I have a conviction upgrade. That's cool.
All right, so you've got reach 2. Yeah, so opponents within reach 2 provoke break attacks.
So what am I? I'm rolling for my halberd 2 white die.
That is correct, Amundo.
Okay. Or you can use planks as a familiar. You just need to draw a face on him. Ah. I think Josh is playing him. He definitely does. Exhaust attack using this. If you ever miss with an attack using this ability.
Exhaust this card.
Oh, but is that for break or is that just for reach?
Yeah, it's just for break.
Are you sure?
And just
Oh, provide break attacks.
roll.
So I rolled a 10.
That's enough.
Hit.
Is it?
Yeah, but
What's his thing?
he's got 9 defense, but he's
Okay.
got 2 armor.
So I get +2 physical damage because I did
2 shields.
2 shields.
2 shields. You didn't roll a star, though.
I didn't roll a star.
So 2 shields plus 2 damage. That means you have 12 in total, which means you're going to do 1 damage to him.
Ugh. That's terrible.
But 1 damage is better than 0 damage.
It is. Actually, because I did 1 damage, I'd get to heal 1 if I was... But I'm not. And I can't roll again.
Okay.
What are my throwing stars?
1 purple die, but you'll still have to go through his
Armor. So it would have to just be greater than 2.
That's fine.
They're a little bit better against the. How
Water
much health does he have
Loas?
left?
He's
A lot.
Yeah, he's got.
It's not like you can kill him.
10.
7, 8. He's got 10 health left. I think the point is chipping away at him as much as possible before he kills us, Josh. Not. Oh, this might be
He's-
more efficient against a water low. It's
Well-
like, let's not die.
But he's
It's
right.
not going to kill it though.
But it might aid in killing it.
But I agree with him. I think it is going to be more effective against the water loas, even though we have to do 8 damage. But we're each going to get a break attack here. So we just need to do 4 points of damage each, and I can use my throwing knives then.
What do you mean each? Josh isn't going to get 4 breaks.
He's only got 8 health left.
No, he's got 10 health left.
Yeah, we have to do 5.
Yeah, and you did 1 on
Well,
your last
yeah,
one.
but you get like 3 attacks. It's fine. We'll be good. Johnny, be good.
All right. Who's next?
It's you. No.
It's the water
It's,
loas.
yeah, the water loas. So the water loas are going to go. So, is there a figure within the sphere of influence?
No.
Is there an opponent adjacent?
No.
Can it move in attack range 6?
Yes.
It's got 6 movement.
Yeah.
Yep. You can.
Okay, so go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't need to move. I'm gonna dodge.
Cool.
I need Twitch to roll a black die for my dodge, and it needs to roll 2 purple die really poorly.
So the way that the shirt was reworded is that it's just every round you can refresh it once, not
Yeah.
in perpetuity. But it's every round you can do it multiple
Mhm.
times. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So they rolled a 5 and a 7. That's 12.
My defense is a 10,
They rolled only 1 shield.
It's 11.
so I don't.
Oh, but you have
That's
that for
it's
Josh.
armor though. So
Oh, that's right.
do they get any plus attacks?
Yes. I'm sorry, that's true. They are going to get +1 for each book.
And there's $3.
Yeah, so it's going to do 3 damage to you then.
That's butt.
So, and take 3 damage. Then Waterloo at number 2 is going to go.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It also does not need to move.
How is that true?
1 space at the red. 2, 3, 4,
Oh, yeah.
5, 6.
So, they're going to go ahead and roll. You don't have any more dodges, right?
I
Or do
don't
you?
think so. Oh, I do. My cloak. There you go.
Okay. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
Roll differently, folks.
Roll different.
6, 7,
Ugh.
13, and your dodge failed.
Okay. So 13 plus.
Don't I get to roll like conviction or something?
No.
No. This is a ranged attack, not a.
So it's going to do 13 plus 4, so 17. You've got 10 plus 1, so it's going to do 6 damage to you, Anne.
Can see it through the other water.
It might need to move like 2 spaces forward, but it would still be in range.
Yeah.
How much damage?
I don't remember what I just said. So it's going to do 13 plus 4, so that's 17. It's going to do 6 damage, Dan. What's your health at?
3.
Great.
Ouchie bibbles.
Oh, these don't refresh. Until my turn.
All right, so now the animate's going to go. So the animate's going to heal too.
Yep.
So he's got more health left, which is just awesome. So then, is there an opponent adjacent?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to make an attack against me. So we're going to need a teal and an orange die to be
And
rolled.
a black die.
Because of
The
heavy
first time
cleave.
each turn, yeah.
Okay, and I can't dodge because I'm in the Wawa. The Wawa gas station.
What are you doing there?
Oh, good, a 3.
It's a good
Oh,
start.
good, a 4.
7.
And what, shields add to it?
The just icons, so it
Oh.
doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay, because he doesn't break my base defense.
Mhm.
Cool. So because he failed,
There's no follow up. Is there any other follow ups on the?
this should have refreshed last time. So
Does it refresh at the end of your turn or the start of your
I
turn?
didn't use that at the start of my turn. So I didn't use that since the start of my turn. That was from the
Last turn.
But it's not your turn.
That should have been refreshed
Yeah.
on my turn. So I
You
am
did unrefresh
unrefreshing it now. So there's no follow-up for that one. I'm sorry, it says then move up to 2 spaces farther from the target, this movement does not provoke break attacks.
What?
But you can
So I'm first going to
counter.
tap.
But that's the question. Okay, so for the ability core, you used that on the attack when you all were in the water, which was your turn. So why would it unrefresh? It doesn't it not refresh?
Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have that. You're correct.
Okay.
Can I see the Amna card, please?
Why? What are you researching?
I'm just curious how that. He's only going to move 1 space away though, technically, right?
Because of the water.
Yeah, that's how I would read it.
Yeah. So he's gonna go back onto the riverbank.
I lose my reach though, and he doesn't fall down the water.
Right.
That's lame.
Yeah. So that messes up our strategy there. That's fine.
So what else does he do now? Or is
That's
that
it. That's the end of his turn. So he didn't actually hit me.
I mean, I guess that went better than.
Yeah. I'm not gonna complain about that. So Rook, it's your turn.
You gonna try and jump the chasm?
No,
Why did you say that so salty?
I'm gonna go.
Do I need to
around-
fly back and go get you
Pick him up and carry him. Just move him.
like a baby?
How many spaces are you moving, Josh?
Move me 6 for right now, and let's see where that ends me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I want to get a little bit closer to you guys.
Yes.
Move me 2 more spaces.
Oh boy.
And 2 more spaces.
Okay.
And
You're gonna heal me.
I don't have heals anymore.
Why not?
I can. Here, you can have my hyper energy HP potion.
Oh
Heals you 3, and you gain an SP. Oh no. Yeah, and you get an SP too.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I was reading that if I got the SP or you got the SP.
Did my fortitude give me an SP?
I don't know.
Gave you an SP. That was it.
Oh, and then I used it because I
you
did an
used it 'cause
attack.
You attacked.
There. so I had
And
one.
then I'm going to use 1 more, and I will give myself barrier.
All right. So
Because now you look like you might almost be a part of this fight.
exactly. I mean,
It's a
there's
free.
no it's free.
It's a free
There's no
SP
reason
cost.
for him not to.
Oh, it's not free for me. It's a free for everyone. Everyone else you cast it on. I get an SP if I cast it on someone other than myself. What's that look for?
So why do it? Why not save your SP?
Because I'll still go to max at the beginning of my turn.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. How are you going to go to... You've just been really saving your actions,
I
huh?
just went up to 5, and I just went back down because I had to move in a spot so I could throw you.
It's been just like
Yep.
sandbagging it in the back.
Yeah, he's been hiding.
So I'm going to spend my movement action to go ahead and move me up 1 the river and then in front of the animate.
Why in front?
Where else would I go?
Do you want? How far can you go?
I only have a movement of 6.
So
Remember, water is arduous terrain.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What difference does that make?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really.
Does my diagonal sword movement count as a... Would that provoke a break attack, Josh?
Yes. It
Okay.
would provoke a break attack.
Okay. So just leave me there. That's fine.
I'm trying to think how you can get
I would.
flanking.
Matt,
You would get flanking when you fly up and over him and land behind him.
if anything, you could go towards the waterfall technically, and then use your diagonal movement to get on land next to him.
Can he through the cat?
Because
yeah,
at the
it's fine,
end of
right?
your turn, you're gonna move 1 space, and you're gonna perform.
Yeah.
He's gonna
One,
perform
Yeah,
two.
a
that's
break attack.
true. I can walk closer to the waterfall.
So 1, 2.
Nope, down. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Move me closer to him now. 3, 4. Then I use my sword to go in adjacent to him, so that doesn't provoke a break attack.
And you're not in water.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's not gonna fall
That's
down the waterfall, and also
perfect.
prevent a break attack.
Yeah.
When he does.
And I can dodge now.
Yes.
All right, so now I'm going to attack.
Attacky tacky?
Tacky. You're very tacky.
Yeah, every once in a while.
That's a
2 and a 3.
and a 2. Okay, so I can't reroll, so that's that.
Your thing refreshes now to the core, right?
Yeah,
core's
correct.
refreshed.
I'm going to spend my blade works now to get another attack. It's a 6 and a 7, so this one
That's good.
hits.
Finally.
So I also got 2 shields, so it's going to give me plus 2 damage. So 6 and 7's 13, plus 2 is 15, so I'm going to do 4 damage to him. Cool.
He healed 2, so he had 12, and now he's down to 8.
No, he had 10, now he's down to... No, he was at 8, now he's down to 6. So he just took 2 more, so now he's at 8.
He was at 8? I thought you said he was at 10
He
because
had
we each had to
10
do
health
5.
left.
Right, and then he healed 2.
Right, so then that puts him down...
He would be up at 12 health. He moved in the mentally in the wrong direction. He gained 2
No.
health. Because he had 10 health.
Yeah.
He
I'm
gains-
talking about how much damage he has. He had 8 damage done to him.
Right.
He healed 2, so he had 6 damage done to
Okay, I was
him.
going in the other direction.
And I just did 2 more, so now he has...
Back at 8, and he has 10 health.
No, because I did 4, so he's
Oh.
now at 10. You are not good at math right now.
He had 10 health. He gained 2 health. He put it at 12 health. And how much damage did you just do?
4.
So then he's back at 8 health.
Right, so 10 damage. I'm talking
Yeah.
about damage.
I know. You're talking backwards.
All right. That's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
Do you want to kvetch and complain and cry?
I did more than 1 damage to him.
I hate you. Okay.
So you can fly over the gap
1,
now.
2, 3.
And you could land next to him and you can get flanking.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I'm also going to make a lower meat shield. What?
You can't move like that. You kind of have to go the long, circuitous route.
Why?
Because otherwise he'll provoke a break attack on
1,
the diagonal.
2, 3.
Nope, go up 1 more.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you
6.
go.
Or should I go here and do reach? Do I get
I don't think you
don't
would.
think
You don't
get
get
the flank
flanking then.
bonus.
flanking bonus is what to the attack?
+1 to your roll, +3 damage.
+1 to my roll with my white die.
You roll 2 whites. All right, so you rolled a 3 and a 3. So that's 6. So that doesn't give you anything. Do you get any rerolls?
But your on-exhaust your stuff, please.
So, and how much SP are you at right now?
That would use all
That's
of it, right?
Okay.
How much health does he have?
8.
Okay.
So it's his turn now. No, it's the Waterlow's turn.
Yeah, it's the Waterlow's turn. So you're going to get shot at some more.
Yep.
So first, red Waterlow is going to go and attack with 2 purple. Are you dodging in?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 purple and a black. They're going to go pew, 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 pew. Church pew. They rolled a 2
I like these numbers.
and a 5.
7. Good. Great.
Cool. And you rolled a shitload of shields. So you
Excellent.
are very well defended there. So now the other one's going to go, and they're going to roll 2 purples. Are you defending again?
Yes.
Or dodging
Okay.
again.
Yeah, dodging. All right.
Oh,
Whoa.
if the attack... Oh, no, it's ranged. Never mind. I can't.
Yeah, you don't get that. So then, they rolled 2,
This is good.
rolled a 1,
Oh, yeah.
and you rolled a bunch of shields again.
Great.
It doesn't. It only does it once.
Why?
Because it's kind of an errata to the rules.
That's dumb.
It's too powerful.
Then I want to
otherwise.
use this one, and I'm going to exhaust that.
What difference does it make?
Because if he attacks me, then if I dodge and I'm successful, this one's got counter. This one does not.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Did you want to correct me? Because I
Oh.
felt
I
you.
didn't know it had that ability.
Oh, wasn't trying to.
That's very good strategy, Ann.
You're very welcome.
I don't know why you're saying you're welcome, but
All right, it's the animate's turn.
it is the animate's turn. So first up, he is going
Thanks
to
for getting us back on track.
he's going to attack Ann.
Why, though?
Oh, I don't know. It's first he's going to heal 2 damage. Is what he's going to do.
Terrible.
Then he is going to. Is there an opponent adjacent make an attack? It doesn't say what it prioritizes, so I'm going to have him attack me.
Okay.
Good move.
Do you have dodge?
Yeah,
He's got dodge and he's got counters.
and
Great.
I've got more armor than you two.
Okay.
I've got a lot more stuff for defense. So he's going to roll an orange and a teal.
We have the same number of defense. I mean, you know, you
no,
could
no,
die.
I've got other stuff. Can I make a black die, please? I'm dodging. Dodgy, dodgy. Too many belts. So it's adding 2.
2 shields, 2 books.
So my defense is 10. They
Rolled
rolled
a 9.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. So I am fine.
Did the dodge succeed?
It
Does your dodge have counter?
It does not, but I have
Oh.
my ability core, which
Yeah.
has counter.
You can use that now even though it's not your turn?
That's the only time when you could use counter.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm going to attack back. Attack back. And I rolled,
Ooh,
yeah,
you rolled a
13
13.
plus 2 shields. So 13 plus 2 shields is going to be 15 in toto. He's going to have 11, so he's going to do 4
You are
damage to
flanking
him.
as well.
Yes.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. That was a bad high five. One more. Yeah. Okay. So that's 13. That's really 14 plus 2. So that's 16 plus 3 is 19. So the plus 2 is from my ability. The plus 3 is from the flanking.
Yes.
So it's 19, which means I'm going to do 8 damage.
Is he almost dead?
If he didn't heal there, he would have been dead.
Dank flank, bro.
Dank flank. Flank steak. Ricky Lake. Flank steak.
Who's Ricky Lake?
You don't know who Ricky Lake is?
I'm just kidding.
All right. So that is going to be the end of the animate's turn. So this is where Josh comes in and kills it.
Yeah.
And claims that he did all the hard
Mhm.
work.
Why don't you trudge right there through the puddle, buddy?
Doesn't have enough movement.
1,
Yeah, he does. I'm
2,
just
3.
joking.
I was just checking.
Yeah, can you please move me?
So, and just so you know, what I was saying with the defense and stuff, my too many belts have the first time each turn you're dealt physical damage from an attack, reduce it by 2.
Oh,
And then my Curus is exhaust it, reduce physical damage taken by 2.
that's nice.
So I could have reduced damage by 4.
All right. Can I have 2 white dice, please?
Sure.
The weighted white dice of winning. I believe in you, Josh.
I believe in a thing called love.
I believe in a thing called
I
Josh.
rolled an 8.
That's not enough.
Do you have bonuses?
Nope.
Boni.
Well, that was fun.
Okay.
Do it one more time.
Does the animate move at the end of his turn, or did
Yes,
I
I'm sorry. He
Oh.
did. Yeah. Thank you, Anne. He's supposed to move 2 spaces back.
This sucks. Which means he gets break attack.
Nope.
No.
He ignores break
Oh, that's
attack.
right.
Thank you, Anne. You're paying a lot of attention today.
So then you're only. So then what do you want to do?
All right. So how far?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need 7 movement to get next to him. Unless you've got reach.
I don't have reach. So I'm gonna be spending 2 SP to get next to him.
You are gonna go in front of him.
Well, you made your attack and it failed.
1, 2, 3, whatever.
7.
7. 1, 2, 3, whatever.
Whatever, 7. But see, now, Josh, you're blocking it for the people that actually
Well,
can hurt
you-
him.
Oh, you'd have to jump over the chasm.
Why
You could
don't-
do that.
I could eat you over the chasm, huh?
Yeah.
Why not
No.
just not go up adjacent to him, and then I can just kill him on my turn?
Does that?
Fine. I'll stand back and not do anything.
I'm just saying. I think that makes more sense. No,
Just-
no.
no,
You can
I'll-
move up in the crowd there, like
Yeah.
so.
All right.
I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, you
Yeah.
could go over. Would you?
I know
going
you're
over the,
you're salty right now, but like,
Would you going over the chasm provoke a break attack?
Yes.
And you'd have to use your sword to move diagonally.
why would me going over the chasm provoke a break attack?
Because it's
It does.
adjacent to the guy.
Why wouldn't I just go through the space that Rook is standing on,
You could do that too.
and then it doesn't provoke a break attack?
Or you can just use your sword and do a diagonal.
Yeah.
To in front of him.
Yeah.
I feel like
You have anything else you do on your turn there, Josh?
Heals.
I'm gonna
or
move
stuff.
2 more and put me on the other side of you. Yeah. I'm gonna take the water lows.
Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna have-
he's
I'm
tanking
gonna-
the water
I'm gonna
lows.
take the water lows so you don't get beat up more. Am I out of?
So then we're gonna pretend like that attack never happened and he just moved. Right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
What,
I don't
Josh?
wanna- It's fine. I didn't want to be within their sphere of influence, but I can't.
Sphere.
I can't
Avoid
Not-
it.
avoid it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask Josh to stop playing with the dice, and then I'm gonna go in front of him. So I'm just gonna spend a movement to do that. So I'm gonna spend my blade works first, and then I'm gonna attack.
Oh.
This resets.
I rolled the wrong dice for my
This
attack, too.
resets.
I was supposed to roll a white and a purple, not 2 whites.
I rolled an 8 and a 2,
It's just enough to hit.
Is just enough to hit. I rolled a star, which is going to give me +1 damage. So that's 11, but he's got 11 anyway, so it doesn't do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to exhaust my Sword of Dominions. And I'm going to reroll that 2.
That's a great idea.
And I rolled a 2. Well, shit, really? So I do 0 damage with that attack.
Do you get another attack?
Yeah, I do. Stop playing with the dice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and exhaust that.
What are you
And
exhausting?
the
him?
left butt
Spending
cheek.
my SP. What?
Saying they get him in the left butt cheek.
The left cheek is the best cheek. 7 and a 6, that kills him. So that's a 13 plus 2 shields is 15. So 15 is greater than 11 by 4.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And he had 2 health?
yeah, he did. I killed the anime. Ba-doo, boop, 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 ba-doo. We got for loot.
Awesome.
How many enemies did you guys kill today?
Bleh.
What sound
He's
does he
dead.
make, Josh?
Bleh.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You flying?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Hello. Goodbye. And then I do a thing. So, did you just say yellow?
I could have stayed where I was, and I would have been out of the Spear of Influence. I forgot you were
Sphere. They've got a 4 space long spear and they poke you with it.
Exactly.
And I'm influencing you.
They're
That's yellow loot, Anne.
yes, they're yellow spears.
You find a pile of treasure. Gain 10 gold and 1 random consumable.
Oh yeah. I need a pencil, please and thank you. Thank you.
All right.
10 gold?
10 gold and a random consumable.
So we've got in 5 and 4
Yeah, this game's pretty awesome.
and 10, and it's
Nerdcore.
pretty good that I used my fortitude because I wouldn't be able to hold a 3rd consumable. If I get another plank, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Then I'm gonna put both these
Let me see what it
planks
is
on
first.
my
Let me see.
feet.
Oh, you didn't get a plank.
I didn't
You
get
got a
plank.
bottled blessing. So that is discard at any time an ally within the sphere of influence may do one of the following: heal 3, re-roll any dice you just rolled, or gain an SP. That's good.
Yeah, I like this one.
All right, cool.
I'm a fan.
So
We are in the Spires. I think we're still technically in chapter 1.
yeah. All right, so that's going to be the end of all of our turns, and that's the Water Loas.
Yeah.
So Water Loa is up first.
I'll come save you, Josh.
And is there a figure within the sphere of influence?
Yes.
Do you have an effect?
Yes.
Remove a negative effect from an ally within the sphere of influence. Otherwise, remove a positive effect from an opponent within the sphere of influence.
So that's my barrier.
All right, so then is there an opponent within the sphere of influence? Yes. Cast spell 6, prioritizing the opponent with... Oh, we were doing this wrong.
What?
Because they didn't have to move to attack, they should have been doing magic damage as opposed
No,
to
they're
a
not.
ranged
They
attack.
weren't with. They were
For
outside
me?
the Spear of Influence.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
you're
was-
right,
it
you're
was-
right, you're right, you're right.
The space between.
Yeah.
The space
Between. I hate Dave Matthews Band. All right, so cast spell 6, prioritizing the opponent with the lowest conviction value,
I need 2 purple dice. please.
and it's going to deal damage equal to 2 plus the difference rolled on the failed conviction check. So it's going to roll a white die plus 6. So what did you roll, Josh?
I have a conviction upgrade of a white die, so. Oh no, I am 2 white dice. I had that right. I rolled a 3.
Oh. They only rolled a 2 on their white die, so it beat you by 5. So it's going to do 7 damage to you. But look at the bright side here, Josh.
You
Now
have-
the purple Waterlow is going to go. And it's going to do the same thing. So we need a white die to be rolled.
And then you've got to roll your die. It's purple and white like Twist Gaming colors,
I rolled a 6.
which is much better than the 3.
And they rolled a 4. They're going to do 4 more damage to Josh.
I'll come save you.
How's your health, Josh?
He's at 3.
God, I'm just like doing all this all by myself, guys.
Somebody's seriously going to stab you
It's not going to be you.
in the neck.
Because you're not going to hit me.
Take the stupid animate off the board.
Take the stupid anime.
Yeah, you can have that card.
Learn to fly again. All right, so now it's Rook's turn. Josh, go F him up.
But you
I
got to
get-
go through water.
Oh, yeah, you can't
I
even
get-
get to him.
I think I still can get to them.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, spend an extra SP to move 2 more.
6, 7.
That's enough to get to one of them.
Did you not start off this conversation by arguing with me that you can reach both of them? Did you not start off every conversation you've ever had with me as an argument as to why I was wrong?
Probably.
Probably. Do you want to argue that one?
All right, so I have
He's
2
salty
white
and
dice.
arguing with me, so he's mathing.
All right. So they have. Let's see. What's their defense?
I rolled an 8.
They have 9 defense.
I rolled an 8.
Isn't Herf Jones the yearbook people?
Who?
Mike Jones.
No, Harf Jones.
Herf Jones.
It's the class ring people.
Why do you have this?
No,
For when he got his class ring.
no idea about. And
We're interchangeable, really.
He's such a mess right now.
All right. So Josh, you had your very productive turn there.
Yep.
So it's my turn.
Clap your butt. I mean,
What?
hammers at him.
I'm gonna move 1 space away, which provokes a break attack.
Why are you moving a space
Oh, because the
away?
river's carrying him down the river.
Oh.
Okay. So it's going to provoke a break attack from that guy there. So
Do
he's
you get a
gonna roll.
counter?
If their break attack fails, I do get to counter.
But he's too far away now.
No, it happens like as
Oh,
I'm
as
moving.
you're moving.
So like before I get into that space, I can counter the break attack.
Okay. So what's your defense, Josh?
10.
What do you mean you don't know?
It's on the screen right there.
I'm happy they rolled a 13.
I have 2 armor.
So it's going to do 1 damage to you.
I will first time each turn you're dealt physical damage by a physical attack. Reduce the physical damage dealt to you by 2.
Okay.
Do they do physical damage?
So I don't do that, and then I'm gonna exhaust my medium shield
Which does what?
to let me counter.
Counter, y'all.
Put his little medium shield up there. He doesn't have a big shield. He's got a little medium shield.
I rolled an 8.
They have
Yeah.
9 defense.
What?
Wait, I can exhaust my Morningstar to reroll. I was still reading it.
Yep.
When
now you can
countering,
read it
you
up
may
there.
re-roll any of your dice.
All right, reroll both of them.
Both.
Both.
Uh,
That's a
It's
6.
a 6. I can't roll for shit.
Why didn't you remember at the beginning of the show where you're like, you can have Twitch roll for Anne, and I was like, why don't you have Twitch roll for you? And you're
Yep.
like, no, nobody's touching my stuff. I think that maybe you should have second thought that. Just a suggestion. It's Matt's turn.
Okay.
Can you go kill the water lowest, please?
Go yeet over.
I'm not going to do that.
Why? Your agility is so good.
I would still need to roll 8.
Your agility is a 4.
Yeah. It's 10 plus 2 for each additional space.
Oh.
So
Right.
no.
My agility is a 6.
No thank you.
Maybe
Evil.
I'll yeet over it.
No thank you, evil. All right. So, and can you move me 6 spaces closer?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I'll end my turn there.
And then you go backspace.
What's the deal with the yellow bridge? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna fly over it. 3, 1.
No, I was gonna eat my juice box.
You ready to
it's-
eat your juice box?
So, and the yellow bridge is only if you stop on it that it's a problem.
Chat kills all the things.
So doesn't that save you?
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, go back 1 space. Because then
Why?
at the end of your turn, you're going to go down river 1 and you'll be adjacent to...
Can't you spend more SP to
1,
do
2.
additional movements anyway?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is that within reach too, or no?
1, 2. No.
Oh, okay.
It's short 1.
But at the beginning, so, and you'll move down river 1 now.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't. 7. Move down river, but that's it. I can't get break attack from that.
Right, but at the beginning of your next turn, you won't have to move to be stabby.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna. I guess I should take the hit.
You and Josh are equidistant away. So it's going to just prioritize whoever's got the lowest conviction.
Oh. How do you tell who's the lowest conviction? Both of us have purple die. I have a bunch of conviction
I have a
upgrades.
purple and a white.
Oh, this is okay because I have. What do you mean I have a purple and a white?
I said I have a purple and a white.
Oh, because you're talking about your conviction. So do I.
Okay, so then we would choose.
And I have when making a conviction check, books add +1 to my roll with my cloak.
Cool, so you'll take the hit.
And I have more health.
Yep. So that's a good thing that you were there.
And then at any time, an ally with a sphere of influence may do one other thing. Reroll any dice I just rolled, gain 1 SP, or heal 3. So should I heal you? We have equal
He's fine.
health.
Fine.
Okay.
All right. So now
That's at any time, so you can use that later.
Should I throw my dice at it? Can you
Yeah.
give me the pencil that I just
How
dropped?
much health do they have?
A lot. Just kidding. I have no
they
idea.
have 12 health.
Okay.
Could you ignore what I just asked you to do?
Oh, you didn't address who you
I
were
didn't
talking
hear.
to. So the water lowers are going to go now. So Anne has a positive effect token on her. So
Not anymore.
please remove that. Then it's going to attack whoever's got the lowest conviction value. So that's Anne, because we chose. So it's going to cast a spell 6. So we need a white die. And Anne, go ahead and roll your conviction check.
Okay. Can chat roll a purple and a white die for me?
Keep
And
rolling,
roll
rolling,
really
rolling,
great.
rolling.
They rolled a 3, so that's a 9.
It's
You rolled a 3 and a 4, so that's 7. So you said books count for
+1.
+1, so that's
8.
8. So they still beat you by 1, so it's
That's
going to do 3 damage to you.
Dumb.
So Anne, please take 3 damage.
Okay.
How much health do you have?
3 now.
Cool. Well, guess what's happening now? The second Waterloa gets to go. So Waterloa purple is actually closer to Josh. So it's going to attack Josh.
Oh, wait a
Oh
second.
my god.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Both of my die were white. Can you roll a one
So
white die?
I should have got attacked then.
Yes, so Josh should have gotten attacked.
Yeah, sorry.
So what was their result?
Just reroll it.
Just roll yours. They rolled 9 for their.
I rolled a 6.
So you're going to take 5 damage.
Great.
I'm going to give you my heal. That's +3. And then you're going to give me back the 3 you stole from me because I didn't actually get hit.
All right, so then the other Waterloo is going to go, and it's going to attack Josh. So, chat, please roll a white die. Josh, roll your conviction die. That's
That's a
much
roll.
better. That's
an 11.
much better. And they rolled a 6, so that's 12. So it's going to do 3 damage to you. You're alive.
Barely.
You've got 1 health. It worked out just fine.
So now it's your turn. Do you want to get away from there?
No, beat him up.
You got 2 of them. I highly recommend you move your butt out of the way. With your 1 health. Or heal yourself. Can you heal yourself?
Nope.
So then you should get out of the way.
Just beat him up. If we kill them, they can't attack.
I'm going to activate my smoke bomb.
Your what?
Smoke bomb.
smoke bomb.
Can I see it?
Oh.
Josh likes to do all these things and not tell anybody what he's doing or explain it.
So you do not provoke break attacks until the end of the turn. So you're
Um,
going to move up and attack and then float down river and not provoke a break attack?
Also, I'm going to move up 2 space. I'm going to move up next to the red one.
Oh, okay. So you don't provoke the break attack going there.
I don't activate that. And then when I move back 1, I'll be adjacent to the
Purple one.
purple one, which triggers something else besides a spell, right? Or it has to be 2 people to need to be adjacent.
What are you saying?
Can you put up the flow chart?
Is there more than one adjacent opponent? Yeah. So
Okay.
it's just adjacency. More than one adjacent
But it
opponent.
needs to be
It makes
someone
a
else's.
physical attack instead of a spell.
Correct.
Which I'd rather it do than...
But I'll wind up adjacent to it as well because I'm going to move in and attack it. So, how does it work if I flow down into river into you? You stop me from flowing down river, I'm
I
assuming?
think you take damage.
Can you check that?
I'll
when
check
you're
the book
done?
in the book.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
They've got 9 defense.
So that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Do you do any plus damage?
Plus 2 physical damage.
You do 2 damage. This is the first damage you've done all game. I'm so proud of you. You're attacking red or purple?
Purple.
Red.
Oh, my lord.
Red.
Okay. So check that
Symbols
rule.
are ignored.
Oh, symbols are...
Oh, yeah, because
Darn.
water loas don't take symbol damage.
Damn it.
Sorry, I'm not proud of you anymore.
He's going to murder you.
Alright, I'll do it again.
Don't forget to reduce your SP.
That's a 7. What's their defense?
9.
Is that why he aggressively flung his SP marker off the table?
Yes. Now he's going to flow down Riveran.
Not provoke a break attack.
That's correct.
And he's adjacent to the purple one. Now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Can you count? Never mind, just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How are you getting over there?
You use the sword to go diagonal.
Yeah. So if you move me
1,
forward,
2.
I'm going to move forward right behind Josh, then I'm going to use my sword to go diagonally. That's not what I want to do.
1,
Move up
2,
2
3,
spaces
4.
and then cut the corner.
Oh, here.
Yeah. I'd rather take damage than Josh. I've got a lot more health than he does.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So I'm attacking the red one.
Do you remember what page it said the
22.
22?
I
That's a
rolled a
10.
10.
They have 10, right?
They have 9, so I do 1 damage. Not great. Something, though. All right. So that goes there. I forgot to mess with my SP, so I spent 1 to move. I spent 2 to attack. So I've got 2 left. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my Blade Works ability. So I'm going to go again.
The water loas aren't impacted by the current of the river?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so this one I do 11, so I do 2 damage. This is red I'm attacking. Okay, and then I'm going to spend 2 more SP and I'm going to attack again. And that one's 10, so I do 1 more damage. This is slow going with the lows here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You take 1 damage.
I don't move, though.
You don't move. Yeah, you just take
Okay.
1 damage.
That's good. This is what I wanted, because now
Yep.
if Anne takes a step forward, you get
flanking.
flanking.
Yep.
All right, so
you are going to take a damage at the end of your turn, though.
because she can't move downriver either.
Unless you kill it.
Yeah, unless you kill it.
How much health does it have?
So right now it's got 8 health.
I can always throw my knives. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to move
Or hit it with a plank.
or hit it with a plank.
Okay.
And I'm going
What's your SP at?
to... I just moved regular move.
Yeah,
So 1 and 2 to attack.
correct.
Shouldn't you have more because you just flew last turn? You didn't use...
You
Any
didn't use
other
any of your actions. So you should have been at 4, so you'll have 1 SP left
Yeah.
over. Okay. Which can work for like a counter or something.
So this gives me flanking.
Yes.
And now I'm going to roll 2 white die. And I'm going to try and roll decently. It's a 9.
Okay. That
That's their defense.
9.
Okay.
So that works. You get +1 for flanking, +3 damage. You're going to do 4 damage to it.
Yep.
Okay.
It ignores all symbols, right? Is it
Yeah.
all or select?
All symbols. The shield, the book, and the star.
And I can't do anything magic.
You have your earrings.
Conviction upgrade, or I get to... But it's a flip, and I don't want to... It's re-rolling my die.
But it's so it flips until the end of this
No.
encounter, right?
Flipping is until you're told to unflip.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So how much health does it have left?
What's your one-time use ability? Oh, that's your fly thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's got 4 health left in.
You could try to use the throwing
knife.
knives, and if that doesn't work, use the plank.
My familiar, I dealt damage, so I get to heal 1.
I don't necessarily know that you need to,
I don't want to take the damage.
so you'll take 1 damage. How
But
much health do you
It will
have?
kill it from attacking and doing anything.
Yeah. I'm going to use my die. And then I'm going to... Or my throwing knives?
Do you want to use the throwing knives, or do you want to use the plank?
No, I want to use the throwing knives because 1, it makes me so happy that you're so salty over the plank, and 2, the plank is so much more versatile.
You can
I just-
carry it when you fly over
The
gaps.
plank is adjacent only to hit. The throwing knives are a throw anywhere.
Do you see my plank?
I'm just
Do
letting
you want my plank?
I don't want your wood, Ann.
I think you do, though. Can Twitch roll a purple die for me, please, Matt?
No. I don't know, can they?
Maybe. Roll.
Keep
roll
rolling,
what?
rolling.
All right, so do really well.
or
this one.
mediocrely well, as long as it's more 4 or more. A 7. You killed the shit out of the water.
I cast magic missile.
I stabbed the water. All right, so now you flow down river.
And I get a combatant loot?
No,
Oh, you gotta kill all of them in a group. And I flow
No,
down
you
river.
get a loot.
you gotta loot.
Oh, I thought I'd kill 7! So good. Did you hear I said that? That means I was excited about it.
So you join up the rest of the group, and we're like, "Hey, how's it going? Wasn't there someone else here?
Do I get a break attack?
Why would you get a
No.
break attack?
Because I moved into the sphere of the purple?
It's when you move out of.
Okay.
That's when they move.
She would get a break attack against her when she moves out of.
Yeah.
When anyone moves out of a sphere of influence,
'Kay.
a break attack
Or
happens.
Jason space, not Spirit.
I have no idea what a sphere of influence is.
That's when you have a spear and you need to really motivate people.
So it's the Waterlow's turn. So first up is going to be,
You're so salty.
is there more than one opponent adjacent?
Yes.
Yeah, there's 3 people adjacent.
that was a long time. Did you take off your socks for that one? So it's going to make a physical attack with the person with the most damage.
That's me.
Yep. So, okay. You're going to get 2 purples against
He's gonna
you.
die. How do we save him? I can't save you.
He'll die, whatever. I don't really care. Cool kids will get to the finish line. All right. Oh, then it's going to move to the furthest space possible.
Guess
from
what
any
that's going to do,
opponent.
though?
Provoke a
Provoke break
shitload
attack.
of break
Break
attacks. All right, so that's 8.
That's fine.
I accidentally rolled 3, but it's 8, so Josh is fine.
Oh, guess what? I get to counter.
Oh, that's good.
Can I have 2 white dice, please?
Yes, you may. Why don't you have Twist roll for you?
Go ahead, Twitch. Roll for me.
God, maybe it'll be better than a
Well,
3.
let's see what I would have rolled.
Nobody cares. A
7.
7.
Didn't you say before that you're not actually supposed to be rolling 2 white dice?
I thought it was a white and a purple, and I realized there's an upgrade for a white here, so it was right.
It's a 7 and a 3.
So they rolled a 10. See, this is why you let Twitch roll.
1 damage.
So they do A damage to the Waterloa.
You smack the mean water.
All right, so then it's going to try
What was it?
and
A 7 on what?
A 3?
3.
I will use my Morning Star to reroll that 3, so it's 7 plus.
All right, Twitch, let's reroll the 3.
They're going to get a 1.
2 is the lowest I could get, so.
No, they're going to get a 1.
That's how you programmed the dice. All have 1s. 1 through 6.
That's 7.
14.
This is why Twitch rolls and you don't.
So that's going to do 5 damage
Damn right it
to
is.
the Waterloa.
Do you feel much better about yourself
I
now
do.
and your self-esteem?
This is the first damage you've done, Josh. All right, so
I taint a lot of damage, Matt,
you taint a
did.
lot of damage.
and I healed people.
Sure.
With your taint?
Yes.
I don't think did you heal anyone? Oh, you healed Anne.
Healed me.
I gave you all barriers.
I didn't need it. All right, so now it's going to try to move. So we're just going to provoke 3 separate break attacks. Who wants to go first?
I'll
Me.
go first.
No, I
I'm
want
the
to go.
furthest away.
It doesn't matter. I need the damage. That way I can heal. Can Twitch roll 2 white die, please?
All right. That 7 was
You'll-
not part of it, unless they roll 2 more 7s.
But that 7's not part of it.
How do you know?
Because it's the 7 they rolled for me. Matt didn't clear the board.
They rolled a 6,
6.
and they
and
rolled a
this is
5, so an 11. So 11 is greater than 9, so Anne's going
Yes.
to do 2 damage.
Yes. And I get 1 more health.
All right.
All right, so then I'm going to go for a break attack. And, oh, I only rolled a 6.
That's horrible.
All right, so Josh.
I have chat roll 2 more white.
This is working out. This is why you have chat roll.
Why?
Because then you hit.
Why?
Because they roll good.
They also roll good for the monster to destroy us.
Yeah.
And they destroyed themselves.
All right, so they rolled a 3 and a 3.
That was not.
So then he's going to move 1 space down the river.
Yep.
And then, because it says to move as far away as possible,
No, he's moving. It's.
are you okay there?
Which way would be the furthest way possible? Is he going to move that way, or is he going to move upriver?
It's equidistant, really. And hits harder than you, so I'm,
He's
No, I'm gonna have him go upriver too because Anne's gonna provoke an extra break attack because of her reach.
I gotta check how many break attacks you can do.
Isn't it for each movement?
I think that. Is there a max to a break attack?
Break attacks 44.
Starts with a B, in case you needed.
You know what else starts with the B?
But
I was gonna say Anne's personality type
I don't get it.
because you're a B personality.
What is a B personality?
I don't know. I'm just calling you a B. How's it going over there, Josh? I like when he doesn't respond.
It's because
I figure may never make more than one break attack per turn.
Ugh.
Okay, so they just move upriver.
How much is it trying to move?
6.
So then why don't you have it go down?
Have it go
One,
upriver
two-
because then it's gonna fall. It's just
It
gonna,
doesn't fall.
It doesn't fall back.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go downriver.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we want to kill it?
Yeah.
If we want to kill it, then we make it go upriver.
Why?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way we don't have to go back to go up. Like we can head towards the exit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. So that's the end of the Waterlow's turn. So now it's Rook's turn.
You can move here. How far are you moving? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6. I have 6 movement.
5, 6. Are you spending SP to move further? You should.
I'll
You
spend one
could.
more SP.
Yeah, you should do that so you can get out of Zeke's way. That way he could use his sword to go diagonally through you that way.
Where? I can't see.
Instead of. Oh no, you can't split your movement.
And I will.
Immediately fall back downriver by 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately fall down river by 1. I'm gonna cast barrier on Remi.
Thank you.
It's under your sheet.
So correct me if I'm wrong. It would take me 3 movement to move through the space with Remi, correct?
Yep.
That sounds correct.
All right. So I'm going to spend my movement. So I'm going to go.
3,
Okay.
1, 5. So that's 5.
Yeah.
Okay, now how much more do you have?
1. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna
And
tap
then you
my.
take a damage.
I'm gonna tap my sword to
Yeah.
move diagonally forward.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna spend 2 more movement points to just move on to dry land. I'm sorry, 1 more movement point to move on to dry land. No, 2 more. It's 2 more. So I have no more SP. So I used all my SP. I'm on dry land now.
By the exit?
Right there.
Okay. I have 4. I'm going to use 2 to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, should I go here and use reach to hit? Does it matter?
Yes, if you use reach, then when you fall down river, you won't provoke a break attack.
You could also go on land, so you can also dodge later and stuff and still reach it.
So like here?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Can
or
I have
you can go next to Zeke if you want him.
Actually, and I had 1 more movement. Can you please move me up 1? No, other way. Yeah, there. Sorry.
That
Can
would
you
give you
attack
attack
from
then
there?
with your.
Oh,
crossbow.
that's true. I have
Your blade
my
works.
my blade works. I'll do that really quickly. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Was I here? Yeah, I think so.
I only
You're
rolled an
next
8,
to him.
so it didn't count.
So then I can't go where he's sitting, but that's fine. Should I go here to get flanking and see if I can kill
I
it?
think you can get there without provoking break
1,
attack.
2, 3, 4.
Does she provoke break attacks when she's
5.
flying?
What does it say?
Make a move. Remi has flight. It's in the thing. I don't think that I do.
I feel like she wouldn't provoke break attacks when she's flying. I could be wrong though. Page by page.
Flight.
Flight. Ready?
Yeah, you do not provoke.
1,
provoke
2,
break attacks.
3, 4, 5. So then I would go. I would want to go here.
So now you can attack.
I'll get a break attack if I don't kill it. How
Yeah.
much health does it have?
He's got 5 health left.
You can do it.
Can I do 5 damage?
You have a lot of health. His break attack's not going to kill you. Probably.
Probably. Those are famous last words. Okay. Can Twitch roll 2 white die for me, please? This better not be how I die.
Find out. The good part about it, though, is I won't die. Okay. Let's see what they roll here. They rolled a 6
That's good.
and a 6.
That's 12.
That's going to do 3 damage to it.
That's not 5, though.
No, but it only has 2 health left.
Wait, with the flanking bonus?
No,
That will kill it.
that will kill it.
Oh, yeah! Bleh. Bleh.
And we get
So
6 more
loud.
gold.
That's because it's exciting. You gotta be loud when you're excited.
Okay, so we win. We did it. Go Well, we didn't technically win.
Oh, and I get 1 more health. Okay, please put my health at 9.
So, Josh, it's your turn.
Move me closer.
How much
Don't
SP do
again.
you have? 1,
Negative
2.
3.
Uh,
That's thematically appropriate for his character.
You go there. I went down the river.
I'm going to go ahead and move into the exit spot.
You do that.
I will move.
You're done.
I'm on land. Can you put me on land, please?
No, because you in the exit. You are kind of on land. You're like in the river holding on. You
No,
fell.
he's just like, hey guys, this is what a dolphin does. That's Rook, right? It ends immediately when I jump on it. It ends as soon as an adventure and goes on the blue spot.
Okay. What happens?
Each party member gains 1 XP.
Yeah.
Go to Into the Gloom on page 36.
So we were at 2 XP, and now we's at 3 XP. Oh, 1 moment, please.
Into
I
the-
get a special thing.
So what happens when we get XP? Like, where is that
It just
denoted?
gets on the sheet.
Okay.
So we should be at 4 XP.
Oh, it said 2. And then plus 1 is 3. So are you sure that it's 4? Because I'm erasing things now. He's not sure.
Not 100% sure.
Okay, so I'm going to write 3.
All right, Into the Gloom.
Wait, please. I have my utility core, which means I gain a random...
Does Nightingale gain XP even if they were fainted at the start? It
think
just
they
says
do.
all of your party members.
Yeah.
I get stuff. Which one's the plank, Josh?
You got some throwing knives.
I'm okay with this.
You harvested them from the water.
Nice. Alright, big map.
All right.
Big face. Could you please change the scene for the
Big
show?
map.
Could you... Yeah, like big...
She wants you to change the scene to just us instead of the board game.
So how is that big map?
I don't know.
Look,
Really don't know.
I'm too close.
It's like the opposite of like what she wants.
Look, that's a map.
Into the gloom. As you go deeper into the white vaults, you are greeted by a pack of cavesicles. You draw your weapons and prepare to fight when a rumbling causes you to pause. Further in the distance, something lumbers around a crumbling pillar. An Earthloa emerges and stumbles towards you. With a quick glance to your comrades, you commit to the fight. So long as you can defeat these cavesicles before the horrible rock creature gets too close, you should be fine.
I didn't know we were jumping into another fight already.
No, we're not. I'm just reading that as a teaser for next time.
Oh, this makes more sense now.
I mean, it does happen right now. Like, there's no break in between, but, you know.
I thought Josh said there was like a buttload of reading.
After that encounter.
Oh.
I thought we might have-
Gotcha.
Actually, I didn't know
How
when
did you
all this comes up.
Possibly think that we would
Because-
get through 2 of the fights.
Oh.
All right, so folks, thank you so much for joining us today for our presentation of Twitch Plays Middara. We hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on video on demand, make sure that you follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and chat with us on our Discord channel where?
Sometimes Rook does fantastic impressions of dolphins.
Who's Rick?
I said Rook.
All right, and make sure you're joining us for all of our upcoming future streams too. On Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got our spotlight stream where we show off games just coming out into the industry, and we are showing off Catacombs Cubes by Elzer Games, going on to Kickstarter August 21st,
That's
which
exciting.
according to Josh is not August 21st; it's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Look at you.
So then on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time next week, we've got our continuation of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death going into Lantern Year.
3.
Not doing too good. Then we've got our continuation of Twitch Plays Middara next week here at Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Before we sign off, we would like to say a big thank you to Ultra Pro for sponsoring this stream and all of this week's streams with their spotlight presentation of Sunflower Valley. So if you're looking for a dark fantasy game like Middara or Kingdom Death, definitely check out Sunflower Valley.
I feel like that's not.
Currently live in stores right now. If you haven't watched our VOD of that, go check that out. It was actually a lot of fun. Definitely recommend if you're looking for a light filler party game there. Well, not party game. Light filler game for game night, if you will. Where you get to draw sunflowers and lose to Josh by 2 points.
Twice.
Actually, you can actually go and watch that spotlight and play along with us with the images that Josh sent out.
Hey!
So that was really cool.
I coughed in that hand.
If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Twitch Prime, which means you get 1 free sub every month, and we'd love it if you used it on us. And even if you don't have Amazon Prime and you want to sub,
just cold hard cash.
just have cold hard cash, or if you want to sub for a higher tier, you can do that by just doing the regular subs. Subs get extra entries into all the giveaways we do here at Twist Gaming, as well as the big giveaway we're doing for our one-of-a-kind Kingdom Death promo items that we've got. Every month you're a sub, you get more entries into that giveaway. So that's pretty neat. Make sure that you're following us again on all the social media platforms. Our schedule will be changing in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for new show dates and times as well. Probably same times, just different days.
Yeah.
Same days, just shows are on different days.
We want to thank you. We want to send a very big special thank you to all of the media partners that we've had an opportunity to work with recently as kind of part of spreading the word about what Twist Gaming was. Recently,
We still are what we are.
Can you mute him, please? Thank you. So, specifically, recently we did the podcast with Meeple Overboard. Make sure you go and check that out. There'll be a podcast episode with Board Game Design Lab. We absolutely love our friends over at the Family Gamers, Our Turn podcast. Am I forgetting anybody, Matt? We make sure that you go check out Game All Night, which is a fantastic YouTube channel
He's
run
actually
by Chris.
very good at Poetry Slam.
Yes, haikus. So thank you very much, and make sure you folks are checking out all of our really great media partners. If you are a media partner and you would like to collaborate with us on an upcoming project or at an upcoming convention, reach out to us through any of our social media channels or at info@twistgaming.tv. We are always looking to collaborate more with our partners.
We don't even sleep. We just look all the time.
Board Game Design Lab and Meeple Overboard are 2 people who don't get a chance to get out to too many conventions, so we're really looking forward to possibly having them on a future show to play some games with us.
Yay! Alrighty. Anything else going on? Big thank you again to all of our Kickstarter supporters. If you haven't had a chance to back the Kickstarter, it did close out, but the pledge manager...
It's not up yet.
Oh yeah, I muted you. Is not up yet, but Josh is working very diligently to correct that, just as he corrected the sound issues that we were having on the stream before.
It didn't do it tonight, so there's that.
That's true. All right. With
Nice rain.
You're muted again.
He wasn't.
No. I muted him again.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So anything else tonight, Josh?
No.
Oh, nothing? Okay, cool. And how about you?
I think we're all good.
All right. So thanks, folks, for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Signing off for real. I'm Matt.
Man.
I'm Josh.
We're Twist Gaming. Good night, everyone.
Good night.